Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of The Whistle. We are doing something we haven't done yet before, which is a mock draft. We'll be mock drafting on Sleeper, 12-team league. We'll be doing the first 4 rounds, and yeah, what else? Anything to say?
Yeah, if you don't play in a 12-team league, you don't know ball.
Yeah, you should be playing with 12. Get some more friends.
Someone said, yes. I go, you don't have 2 more friends?
Yeah.
Like, you don't have 2 more friends? He goes, no, it's more fun with 10. I go, no, it's not. I mean, obviously, you're just picking rigged teams.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
10 team is crazy. Every team's great.
You go, oh my God, you got that team? And he goes, no, it was 10. I go, makes a lot more sense. You go,
how many people are in that league?
Yeah, like
and then they go
Jefferson
10.
and Chase on the same team. Right.
Like, yeah.
I see.
But, we're going to have a joint discussion on each pick and come to a consensus of who we think belongs at which pick.
Or try to come to consensus.
Yeah, try to.
I think it would
be some rock, paper, scissors in the mix.
I mean, the first 4 rounds, I think, are pretty. The first round's pretty obvious.
First round.
The first 5 picks are pretty obvious.
Yeah.
The first 2 picks.
There's people, like, if you're in the first 5 picks, you're probably negating, like, strategy and going best available. Because you can't pass up, like, a Saquon or something.
I think, honestly,
depending on the pick.
in the first 5 picks, you kind of already have who you like.
You
you kind of have your choice of who you want.
If you really know ball and you're like a ball watcher, you are. Pause.
Pretty much already you're a ball watcher.
If you're a ball watcher, you will basically know,
Yeah.
probably like within days of your draft, if not earlier, I'm going to draft this person at this point.
Right.
If you speak with your team members, I get my inside info. I know who everyone's picking up to my pick.
So for context, I am pick 1.
He's pick 1 in our league. I'm pick 6 in my league,
There
which
you
is
go.
not great.
Yeah, top 5 is pretty much chosen. 6 though.
6,
Six has some good looks.
We'll go over it, but like,
go over
there's somebody that I know that's going to be there in our league specifically. But yeah, here's how we think
in this league.
it's going to go, and yeah, let's get started. All right, so as you can see, we have our team here, our teams here, 1 through 6, and we'll flip it to 7 through 12, and obviously on the way back. And we also have the players on the top left to keep track of who's getting picked. Okay, so without further ado, the number 1 pick, the consensus number 1 pick in every draft, 3, 2, 1, Jamar Chase. He is the consensus, de facto number 1 pick this year. He's been a killer. Most teams that have him, you basically win or get close. It has been that way
Pretty much.
for the past couple years. Before you dealt with your Jeffersons, maybe CD
CMC.
can make a thing. CMC, it's Jamar Chase this year. I don't think it's even a question. However, I do see a world where CeeDee Lamb does outperform his ADP, and he could be the wide receiver 1.
ADP.
He's like 3. Wide receiver like 2 or 3.
6 right now.
But he's going to go down pick 5, pick 6, usually in those drafts.
Okay, so opinions why other people aren't pick 1. Saquon's not pick 1. No running back ever repeats.
Yeah, that's
No
you
running
can't
back
do that.
1 ever repeats. Running back 1, and he just lost his left guard or something like that in the preseason.
Yeah, you retired. Yeah,
No.
I think you retired.
No, he got hurt. He tore his meniscus or something
Might
like
as well
that.
be out of there. Meniscus as a lineman. Sorry, buddy.
So it's kind of cooked. I think the only other person you can rationally take is Bijan.
Yeah,
And I'm just not taking a running back first.
People are big on Bijan this year. I don't know what they're hearing out of the camp. I like him. I have him in Dynasty. Think he's a great pick, but like as one, especially
As
the PPR
one, though,
league,
right?
Mind you, this is we're drafting as a PPR league.
And he's good. He's good. He's a pass catcher like that.
Yeah.
But I don't think. I don't. Honestly, I don't think Michael Penix is going to be much of a check.
It's hard
man.
if you're not CMC healthy to even pick any running back as first pick. Because they're just not going to give you those points that like a Jamar Chase can do when he can catch one pass for 7 yards. And that's 1.7 points, but it's 0.7 for a running back to run 7 yards.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like
Right. And I think another thing too, stupid numbers. Just look at how many points they got last year.
yeah,
Like
barring injury, of course.
I think Saquon might have had 360. I think Jamar Chase might have had fucking 380 or something like that.
Let's see. Saquon finished with
Quote me.
355,
I'm goated. That's crazy.
and Jamar Chase finished with 403.
403.
So 50-point
You know
gap.
what I'm saying?
Saquon did miss a little bit of time.
Yeah, but he also almost had 2,000 yards rushing, didn't he, or something?
Yeah, which is obviously PPR league.
You had
Yeah,
a historic running back season, didn't even scrape.
yeah. Anywhere near what Jamar Chase did.
Mind you, now Triple Crown winning season,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But still, it was a silent Triple Crown winning season. So I mean, if you're taking a running back first, you're smoking absolute crack. Makes no sense to me at all.
Unless it's not a PPR league, and then you can.
Unless it's not a PPR league, yeah.
Or you have
Who
different
the fuck's
incentives.
playing? Who's playing that?
I mean, listen.
Sickos.
How many points did I say Jamar Chase had?
403.
Cooper Kupp's triple crown season. He had 439.
Right. That make well. Yeah, right. But he's more of a point.
Yeah, I know, but
He's
wow,
more of a
Jesus
catcher.
Christ. Yeah. So there's that.
I mean, it just makes it's
Moving
so
on.
simple like that.
As we were shit talking him,
Really?
I think we fade him on pick 2.
Oh, okay, right.
Uh
I was going to fade him too.
He's good, and I think he will have another good season. I
But
don't
he's
think
not going to have a number one.
I think
season.
he can. I think he he might break the
If there's anyone who doesn't, if anyone who does, it's him.
It'll be him. He
but
might
it's
break the
not.
curse. He might break the curse.
But logically,
Logically,
I have to go, it's not.
I go Bijan here.
I'm going Bijan too.
I think that's the
If
right
you're
pick.
pick 2, you
That's a
have to
logical
go
pick.
Bijan.
Pick 2, Bijan Robinson
so obvious.
off the board. Moving on to pick 3.
Now, in my mind,
Here's-
I'm going Saquon, to be honest.
Personally,
You're going to go CD.
I would go CD at 3.
You're a CD lover, though.
I think that he is such an underrated receiver, and he did pretty damn
True.
good last year with losing his quarterback. And
Yeah.
the year before, he had 403 points in fantasy.
No, I know. When they were like wide receiver 1, QB1 over there.
Which is like, and it could happen again. Now he has
Yeah.
another threat on
And
the other
Pickens,
side for
yeah.
once with Pickens, so like
Right.
he could get more open to him. I will see this and go Saquon here because I think that's a safer pick
Yeah.
to lock up a
Like,
good running back because
yeah.
you'd be kicking yourself down the line. Say he gets hurt
Right.
because he did have issues with his shoulder, and Dak
And it is
obviously.
the Cowboys, so it's like, and they have no running back, so it's like.
You never know.
You never
yeah,
know.
but I will cede this to you and go Saquon. But remember, you owe me in the future.
So this one's even tougher then.
Now 4.
Because you're gonna say CD again, no?
So as we look on the board, we have Jefferson, Gibbs, CeeDee Lamb. Jefferson, to me, is a bit of a risk simply
Yeah.
because we have no idea what J.J. McCarthy is, 1, and 2, hamstring injuries scare the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
They always seem to come back at some point in the season,
Right.
and it's just not the best.
But the thing is,
Look.
I could not stare Justin Jefferson in the face and go, I'm not taking it.
Exactly.
Which
There-
is so tough.
It is tough.
That's impossibly tough.
But-
to go, yeah, I'm taking CD over Jefferson when you know Jefferson is technically a better wide receiver.
Yeah, and he has the biggest upside. And at the same time, it's like,
Right.
it's Justin Jefferson. Does quarterback play even matter that much?
Right.
Because we've seen him before being the only guy there, and he will be for the first 4 weeks because
Right. Yeah, Addison.
Addison suspended.
I liked his ADP too, where he was chosen. I go, wow. I saw him in the preseason. I go, JJ McCarthy's really throwing this guy.
I know.
I'm like, that'd be good. And then he's fucking out the first 4 weeks of the season. That sucks.
Me personally here, I think you have to err on the side of,
Something you know and go CD.
or you go. Yeah, I think you go CD here. I think you have to go CD
Yeah.
here only because there is the uncertainty with the 4 weeks with Addison out. They don't really have somebody to step up besides like Hawk, but there'll be a linebacker on him or a nickel corner there. So it's like
Naylor, with my Naylor.
he's
man.
going to be double covered most likely,
Right.
and have.
Which doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, but he does have basically rookie quarterback throwing to him,
Right.
And yeah, maybe you just send fucking all out blitz and say fuck it, double up this guy and go at him. So I personally, and I think this would be the right pick, and I think you won't be. You're not missing with any of these picks here. You're not missing with Gibbs
No.
if you grab him, CD
And
or
honestly,
Jefferson.
if you said to me I was going to do Gibbs, I go,
Yeah, I'd understand it.
yeah,
'Cause you
the
never know.
worst thing that could happen for Gibbs is he's actually the running back one of the team and doesn't split carries.
Yeah.
Now that he switched off,
The worst thing that could
that's
happen
yeah,
is that he's the running
that's
back
the worst
one.
case scenario. Yeah,
Why?
What's he going to lose? He's going to lose reps.
The worst case scenario is Dave Montgomery. It becomes a real split. That's the worst.
Why would that? But it already was.
It
Basically,
was, but it wasn't. You know what I mean? Like they were.
I'm saying there's no way it's gonna be more of a committee. I can't imagine it's gonna be more of a committee.
It shouldn't be.
I
But
just don't imagine
You never. It's just like situations. They put him in situations, but new OC that could be a risk.
I
too.
just think
But
Dan.
right now we're going CD at 4. Team 5.
Now I feel like you have to go Jefferson.
Now you can't let him get this.
And I'm a
deep.
Gibbs guy.
You can't let him get
I'm a
this
big
deep.
Gibbs guy. I'm a dynasty team. I love Gibbs.
Like I said, you could go. Listen though.
Gibbs was RB2 last year.
362 points.
So show me the
Jefferson
points.
had 317 last year. He was wide receiver 2 in PPR, 317. And obviously, like you said, Gibbs was running back 1 last year, PPR, 362. I might go Gibbs here.
It's just so hard for me to stare Jefferson in the face and go no.
I know, I agree, but it's at a point here where
Like
pick 5.
I don't know. I know.
The running backs this year, I think there's good value picks, but the top dogs run out quick. And you could get a good receiver coming back in the second round, in the middle round, but running back wise, we're thinking they're all going to be taken 11, 12. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like around that way in the way back. So I think I'm going Gibbs at pick 5 here if I'm the 5th pick.
I don't know if we're supposed to be doing it like this, but future-wise, if I'm looking at round 2 and I know who comes back around on these picks, I have to go wide receiver. I think all the running backs are going to be gone. And I think if all the running backs are gone, the good ones, like the top elite ones,
then there should still be good receivers.
I just don't like who's going to be there. I've had so many mock drafts. I know briefly who's going to be there, and I don't like who's going to be there.
So what do you think
I would go Jefferson. I will secede.
And then go to Gibbs here.
To you.
So Gibbs at 5.
Then you have to go Jefferson. You have the balls to go Amon-Ra over Jefferson. Jared Goff.
Now this is the talk here, right?
If you let Jefferson fall to pick 7,
listen, I don't think in our league specifically, I don't think he will.
I don't think he will either. I think CD's probably.
But if they're on the board together, we have Jefferson and Amon-Ra. It to me comes down to straight preference. He had 316 points. That is 1 point less than Amon-Ra. 1 point.
Right, and he was
with the number 2 running back also on the team, which is pretty damn good.
Yeah, but
did they not have the top
offense last year though?
Oh, they did. Now they have a new OC, but
right.
I think new OC, new
maybe
offense.
More J-Mo.
I think regardless, the
Jared
one thing
Goff?
that's going to stay constant is going to be Amon-Ra across the middle, fucking 11 catches a game, 11 or targets a game rather. Like that's probably going to be.
I'm gonna tell you right now, what a great man once told me.
Louis, let me just take this time to say shout out Ghost. They are not sponsoring us, but they will in the future. We love your energy drink. Shout out Ghost. Sorry.
Shout out Sprite.
We don't want them. Good.
Can I tell you what a great man once told me? Play your studs.
Play your studs.
Play your studs.
And Justin Jefferson is more of a stud.
And Justin Jefferson is more of a stud. Like in my mind, if I had to pick one dude to literally implode his career and never be the same once their OC left, I'd go St. Brown
over the 2.
Just in the way that play your studs, like St. Brown is not a stud.
I think he's a stud. I think he's
compared to Chase and Jefferson and like Neighbors and like BTJ.
Well, I'm not putting
like St. Brown.
I think St. Brown's over Neighbors and BTJ.
No, he is. I'm saying stud wise. You're just stud finder.
Well, the last 2 years,
I don't want points.
He had 3.
No, that's not what I'm asking.
3 top 10 finishes.
That's not
last
what I'm
3
asking.
years.
That's not what I'm asking.
3 top 10 finishes last 3 years. You tell me he's not a 10. I mean a stud rather.
You know what I mean by saying stud though?
A 7 play finish, 2022 PPR.
Do you know what I mean?
2023 3, 2024 3.
But do you know what I mean?
He doubled up 3.
But you know what I mean by stud? When I'm saying that?
The best player.
I'm taking athletic freak.
Yeah, I understand what you mean.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like,
and listen, I'm not going to fight you on this. I will sit here and I will pick Justin Jefferson with the 6th pick.
My mind.
Also, don't mind my name, JP Lee. That was given to me when I was young, and I kept it all the time.
That name was actually that's his name.
It's my name.
It was given to him.
First name.
Now 02 is.
I think we locked this up here. Now we're going to 7. Pick 7 here.
Oh. Pick 7, so you obviously have to go St. Brown.
Pick 7. Yeah, you can't let St. Brown go.
At this point, I still think he's clearly above Puka. I don't trust Derrick Henry to do the same thing he did last year. Plus, and say you're really high on Puka. Matt Stafford's dead. Question mark. He was at practice today.
He practiced.
A clone.
Could be clone.
Could be clone.
I do listen.
DeMar Hamlin. Shout out.
I think Puka, regardless, is going to get his. Regardless of who's throwing to him.
I think he's going to get his.
Jimmy G,
I
think works perfect. More so for Puka than Devontae Adams, simply because I don't trust him on the deep
more
shit.
West Coast, more West Coast.
He could throw the middle of the field, somebody wide open, like he could do that shit.
Right.
But I'm not gonna lie, Devontae Adams definitely muddies up. I think I saw something where he had like a 39% target share, which was like by far the most in the league. That is not sustainable, especially adding a player like Devontae Adams.
He was with Rodgers, so it's probably a little bit biased.
No, Puka had the 39%.
Oh, 30.
Yeah. So, I think if you're really thinking about it, Puka's scary to me this year. And I love Puka. I was in on Puka before he got drafted. I heard some shit out of camp. I drafted him in our Dynasty League in our 4th round. Like, I knew he was going to be someone. They said he's going to fill the Robert Woods role. and he's done that and then some at this point.
Bobby Trees.
Trees.
These next 5 picks, it's honestly, I think, whoever you like.
And this is where the first round, like the receiver, in my opinion, the receivers drop off fucking hard. Absolutely hard in this year. I think it's a lot of like
after that pick right there.
hit or miss.
Those top 4 elites, and then it's like a clear drop.
Now you have to read you could be reaching here now at this
Honestly.
point. So all right, pick 8 on the board. Best available. We have Puka, Derrick Henry, Malik Neighbors, Genty, Christian McCaffrey, Nico Collins, and the Christian McCaffrey is going to be hard to say where do we grab him at.
Like, okay, he gets to 12. He's like, okay, I have to take him on the turn too.
But he might
So
go
let's
sooner,
just
it depends.
say, so who are you taking at 8?
I think here you probably go Puka. He's the safest bet.
Oh, really?
It's either Puka or Derrick Henry here, I think.
No, 100%. I personally just take Derrick Henry because I know he's going to get the ball.
Yeah, he had 1,900 yards last year.
I don't know how hard Puka. I don't think Puka's going to fall off hard. Like personally, I think the offense might look a little bit different.
See, my thing, right? I was having a conversation about the Ravens offense and whether or not Lamar would throw for another 4,000 yards again.
Right.
First time his career's ever done it,
unlikely.
4,100.
Yeah.
Unlikely. I think they run the ball a bit more. I think they were in a lot of shootouts last year for whatever reason,
Right,
especially at the beginning of the season.
They were.
So I think they run the ball a bit more here. And
Maybe they learned.
I'm talking myself into picking Derrick Henry here, low key.
I would.
I think he's going to have a pretty damn good season. I would not be surprised if he finished running back 1. That is very possible, just off sheer volume and touchdowns.
PPR is tough because he doesn't have the pass catcher. But
he did have 100 yards,
touchdowns.
Yeah, 100 yards receiving last year. Not terrible.
I think
for him.
at this pick, it's either Puka or Henry. I think if you pick anyone else, you're reaching out of your ass.
I think it flips here. I think we go Henry here, right? And then
I think you have to. I think Puka's clearly ahead of Neighbors just because quarterback situation, offense situation.
But Neighbors gets his, man. I'm grabbing Neighbors right after this, if I'm being honest.
Okay. Yeah.
If I'm seeing Puka, because there's a trend going, right? Where you see in the first rounds, we'll go back here for a second. We have 1, 2, 3 receivers taken, 3 running backs taken,
right?
4 running backs taken, 4 running backs or 4 receivers taken. If we get Puka here, right, draft him at 9. I'm panicking at 10. I'm like, I need to get a receiver now because I'm looking at who's left.
Right.
Neighbors, Nico Collins, Brian Thomas, Drake London, AJ Brown. I'm like, let me get one now. Let me get one now. And I think you go Neighbors here because Neighbors had a great season. He did get hurt. PPR 6 overall receiver, and he had some time off, and he had shit quarterback play.
Shit quarterback.
Like,
yeah,
there are some receivers that are QB proof, and I think every receiver that was taken so far is, for the most part, QB proof.
Right. Plus, he's a stud.
So
Play your studs.
Pick 10, locking it in.
Shout out Zorro.
We are going Malik Neighbors, Mr. Malik.
This is when it gets choppy.
This is when it gets choppy.
So
we see right now the top 2 players here. We have Genty and McCaffrey. Now, we could go a route here and say, I just saw 3 receivers taken in the last 4 picks. Maybe I reach now, or not reach, but maybe I get a receiver in Nico Collins. Because there is an unsettled receiver thing going on there. We don't know who's really going to be the one. I mean, we know who's going to be the one. We know who's really going to be under him.
3, yeah.
And they have Higgins and Noel, and Tank Dell's still.
Tank Dell's dead.
She's shipping around over there
John
doing
Mechie
stuff.
Gone.
Mechie just got traded to the Eagles.
He was never playing anyways.
I think personally, I don't want to deal with the risk, and that's why I said, and I've said in our group chat before, I'm glad I'm not at the end of these rounds, so I don't have to make the decision on Genty.
Honestly, all these players
McCaffrey,
are risky. It's honestly, can I be real?
On A-Chain,
in my mind,
okay, to be honest. Right now, if A-Chain didn't just get hurt,
right,
I'm probably grabbing him here.
I'm just not.
He had a calf injury, and I don't like calf injuries, especially after the CMC shit, dude.
Yeah.
Not a fan.
Can I say my safe players here?
Yeah.
If push comes to shove, I'm not taking CMC. I'm not taking
at 11.
I'm telling you right now, I'm not taking Brian Thomas.
I know.
I don't like him this year.
I like him.
I'm worried. The preseason didn't make me happy.
I'm worried about how short of a leash Travis Hunter's going to have on defense. Because if they do decide to actually play him both ways for a good portion of the season, I like Brian Thomas a lot. But if it is one of those things where it's like he plays a week, maybe picks up a little injury, and they're like, all right, let's slow down. Or it's like, you literally can't do this, you're dying out there.
Right.
I think Travis Hunter is going to garner a lot of targets.
Right, that's my problem.
So
and the
it's
way
like,
they used him in the preseason, it was a lot of Hunter stuff, and I was like, okay, he's going to be like a possession guy underneath type
now,
thing.
and that's one of those things where like receivers get drafted to
Generated
teams,
touches.
and you slide Brian Thomas to the X now,
Right.
And it's like when last person that was at the X for that
Yeah.
team was Calvin Ridley, and they had an abysmal like they could not connect on things. They just had him running fucking outside the numbers. Like that wasn't cool.
True.
So if I'm really thinking about it, right here, I think
Nico Collins is your.
I think you go Nico Collins here. And everyone knows this if you've been drafting for a while. There comes a point where like you see a couple receivers go off the board, or the first person to grab a quarterback comes down, and it's like, oh my God, I have to get something now.
You think you panic here? You think you panic? You're panicking
At 12, no. Here's the thing: at 12, you don't have to. You have
Right.
the turn. I think going back, it makes it a lot easier. I think running backs definitely get taken on the way back.
This is so tough.
But for pick 12, I think you take the risk on McCaffrey here. I think you take the risk on McCaffrey. I'm sorry.
Okay. Before you do that, who are you projecting for your next pick then?
I'm going receiver instantly.
Right, obviously.
And I think the safest one would be in the Drake London, AJ Brown range.
Yeah.
I think you're completely
Almost a
balking
reach.
on Brian Thomas.
Right.
And
That's
low key,
But they're
I
they're
might
both still
be-
three of them are studs.
I might be a little Brock Bowersy. I wouldn't mind grabbing. I wouldn't mind grabbing Brock Bowers here. I wouldn't mind it.
Understand that, but then look at the points. He's a tight end. He's not getting crazy points.
He got 262 points as a tight end.
I know.
That's pretty good.
As a tight end though, but that's not like I have to imagine.
Will
What did
the
Brian
same
Thomas get
production
last
be
year?
there? Will the same production be there? Most likely not. Let me check on Brian
That's what I'm
Thomas
just
right
saying.
now. BTJ
What did Drake London get? I know.
284.
Yeah.
Only 20 points more than Brock Bowers. And he had a great season. And he finished wide receiver 4 in PPR.
Damn.
And now who'd you say to check? Drake London also had a sneaky season. He got 280.
Right.
Wide receiver 5. So Brock Bowers there is not a terrible pick.
But you're reaching for someone who's going to get less points.
But at this point right now, when you're looking at it, you do need to grab a running back because the running backs also fall off.
But you said the same thing. It's like they just had that tear of wide receivers. You're not going, yeah, I'm going to pick tight end.
I know. But like you could be like,
fine.
I can replace a wide receiver, one of my wide receivers on my team with the production of a Brock Bowers if he's going to get the same share.
But it doesn't feel the same.
With a better quarterback,
doesn't feel
mind
the
you.
same, though.
It doesn't. And I know what you mean. What I would
It
go
feels
here.
Empty. It feels like empty calories.
What would you go here? I would go McCaffrey here, if I'm
I'm
being
gonna be
honest.
real. Listen,
I would go McCaffrey. I take the risk at 12 and
if I'm
and
going,
punt.
if I'm going 12 and I'm going absolute risk, I'm going Genty CMC.
No, that's crazy.
I'm going
Double running back.
off the deep end.
Somebody's got to do something.
I go, one of these guys has to hit. I go, if I'm risking the ball, I'm risking it hard.
Yeah, I feel
Like
you.
if you go CMC and he's out, you're fucked.
But there's okay.
You're
so
absolutely fucked, right?
let me give you a little insight what we're gonna do here, right? We're drafting the first round, the players who we think we should go in the first round, right?
Right.
After that, we are drafting best for the team, right?
Right.
So
Yeah.
there is a world where at pick 12, I start with CMC, and say in round 3, I recoup that asset. You know what I mean? Just in case he goes out, he has handcuffs. There's something got to keep an eye on later in the
Right.
rounds. Like, I think you can. There's a way to draft CMC and get a good receiver here, to where you get to round 4, and you can recoup that. So personally, I think we do a little science experiment here for the people picking round 12, because you can't let him
fine.
go to second round. You know what I'm saying?
I think so too. I think the potential you have to take CMC at 12,
CMC here.
and then I'm.
Let me just refresh this. So it goes.
God, that's tough, man.
And then on the turn, what are we grabbing?
On the turn, I think if you think about Buster Boom.
I mean, top available. We'll read it out again. Genty,
Genty,
A-Chain, Brian Thomas, Brock Bowers, Drake London, A.J. Brown, Josh Jacobs, Josh Allen.
I think I just go Brian Thomas at this point. I don't know. Like
He's
if you're
the
taking
third best
CMC,
available on the
if
board.
you're taking CMC, you have to go off the best potential, as you have to go Brock back.
Or
I mean,
you go
have
a
to-
safer pick.
I just
because
feel
you
I
have
feel
a
like you're not
risk
playing
now.
it safe if you take CMC. At that point, you have to go home run ball.
I mean, you're not entirely wrong with
Like I feel like if you're already leveraging that, I feel like you have to go in. Like, like in many drafts, like BTJ doesn't get here. In many drafts, CMC doesn't get here.
Get all the way to the end.
At this point, I think you should just capitalize on what other people
And listen,
have dropped the ball.
I understand the nervousness with a player like BTJ, but we're not really seeing these sophomore slumps as prevalent.
Fucking anyone. Jeez.
Yeah, I mean, like
CJ
CJ Stroud had his, but that wasn't really. I wouldn't say that's on him. Like I mean, he played shockingly bad, to be honest. But I think you go with the value here. You have to go Brian Thomas. I think if you want it to be froggy and get A-Chain to be like, all right, listen, if McCaffrey goes
really
out,
fuck with like that.
but then you're kind of fucked for receiver on the way back, which
If you're an A-Chain dude, yeah, sure.
Yeah, you don't want to put yourself in a position like that. I think if you are an A-Chain dude, you probably just go him over McCaffrey and then go receiver here anyway. But
yeah,
we're going to draft Brian Thomas Jr. here. Did he come off the list?
Yes.
Perfect. All right.
No, we didn't.
That is all right. Moving on to the next round.
And this is when I get a little personal because I am a wide receivers.
Oh, the next round, next pick. But you're right. Okay, yeah.
I slam wide receivers.
It's
like it. What?
Slam wide receivers.
Yeah.
Listen, in the PPR league, it would behoove you to grab receivers and grab running backs
that receive.
So
you could go A-Chain. You could go A-Chain.
I will say,
I just hate him.
Personally, last year, I went all out receiver, and I was stuck with, I think, Aaron Jones and Raheem Mostert.
Right, but you drafted bad.
Well, those are the best running backs available. Right. I drafted my 4 receivers to start were like pretty damn good, but shit happened. CD's quarterback got hurt. George Pickens didn't do what he did because he had a bad quarterback. Like it was rough.
Bad draft.
But there's two methods you can go, right? There is wide receiver heavy, obviously. What do they call it? There's like a word for that.
Zero running back.
Zero running back.
I always go zero running back.
You could go double running back. You could go hero running back, which I don't really mind hero running back, which is you grab a very good running back, either first or second round, and then grab like a mid-tier, maybe running back 3 or 4 even.
Pollard.
To fill that, but then stack receivers or quarterback.
That's a good one, too. In my mind.
Over here. All right, so now we're drafting for the teams here.
Yeah.
You have Nico Collins. Running backs available are Genty, A-Chain, Jacobs, Bucky Irving, John Taylor, Kyron Williams, Chase Brown, James Cook. Yeah. None of those guys are making it back to you. So you do need to go running back here, most likely. Or you punt that and hope you can get something later in the 3rd round. But best receivers available are Drake London, A.J. Brown, Lad McConkey, Tyreek, who's iffy, JSN, T. Higgins, Garrett Wilson. These are all like scary picks. And honestly, later in the round, you get Mike Evans, Terry McLaurin, who are, I think, safer picks than a lot of the guys I just mentioned.
You fuck with Terry like that?
If it was only stays on team, yeah. But
Because I'm gonna be real. I see about 2 players I like left at wide receiver this year, and I think I take them.
And you think you get it done?
If
here?
I was in this position, I'd probably taking A.J. Brown.
Going A.J. Brown over Drake London.
It's a toss-up. It's 50-50. I'm a Saints fan, so yeah, I will take the Eagles, I guess.
Over, yeah.
Just on that basis.
I mean,
because Michael Penix
last
is
year,
a little bit unproven. And off of 13 games, how many points did he have?
4. A.J. Brown was what I was saying. 13 points, or 13 games, 216 points. He finished 20th receiver.
Like if he plays
Drake London with
games.
Ritterball to start, and then got peppered with targets by Michael Penix.
Right.
Like I said earlier, 280 points, wide receiver 5.
Right.
I think the safer pick of the two this year
pick is Drake London.
But because you're a Saints fan,
I think the ceiling though, the higher ceiling is A.J. Brown.
I mean, look at this. Hold
like,
on. I want to read his stats off. Drake London, his week stats. 3 points first week against Pittsburgh. 17 against Philadelphia. Then he went 18, 12, 33, 19, 18, 7, 10, 17, 9 bye week. 17, 12, 14, 10, 17, 40 points last week.
He had Kirk Cousins. It was a Riddler ball.
He had Riddler ball at some point, no? Didn't they switch him out? because he was asked. Oh wait, you're right.
Penasini.
I was thinking more of last year, but last year he had a very up and down. It was bad, but you're right with Kirk. And I mean, listen, targets are targets. If you're getting targeted that much a game, it's great.
But those play your studs.
Listen, I've always had this feeling about Drake London. I look at him and I go,
Right.
it's Drake
That's what I'm
London,
saying. That's what I'm
but he
saying.
always like
He's always okay.
he proves me wrong. I think
but he's okay to good. I think AJ Brown can be good to great.
so.
And
You would
I'm going on the ceiling.
at this point, right? Bypass Drake London
Yeah.
to get AJ Brown.
Yeah.
And the guys under him, we're seeing Lad McConkey, Tyreek Hill, JSN.
I think the fall off's crazy after.
Okay, so
Especially with Keenan Allen moving there.
We'll
And
lock
Tyreek
in
Hill,
here.
I wouldn't put fucking shit on.
we'll get a strong receiver duo right here, wide receiver and wide receiver 2, with AJ Brown and Nico Collins. He's off the board now. Next, we are looking at. I think I did that again. I did. Next, we're looking at Team 10, which is locked in with Malik Neighbors as a wide receiver 1. What are we thinking here? Where do we go? Do we start looking more towards a running back? Do we go Drake London here? Now that we saw A.J. Brown is gone now, Brian Thomas is gone, Nico Collins is gone for this team. How do you think they go about this? And at what point do we take the risk on Brock Bowers? When is the Brock Bowers pick coming in? Are we nearing that?
I think you take Genty here. I agree with you.
Wow. So you go Malik Neighbors.
If you're going neighbors, you probably already like rookies
or rookie, like younger
positions.
receivers.
Yeah, like I'm just trying to think if I'm in a position to take neighbors, which I like neighbors. He's a stud, but I don't. I don't know how to explain it.
I feel what you mean.
But I like Genty. Fuck it. I'm not taking A-Chain. Yeah, it's Brock Bowers, but it's also a tight end, so people aren't likely going to go.
Personally, a little bit nervous on Genty because I'm not sure he's going to get the volume out of the backfield in terms of pass catching.
He might not.
And that's the only thing that makes me iffy because then he is a good runner, but we got to see him in action. And will he be a touchdown dependent guy? Like, will he get 70 yards in a game? Right. And it's like a good game, cool, but you're not getting the passing yards and you're not scoring. Like, it's one of those things. Like, how many times are they going to be in the red zone this year?
Yeah.
And you think they do better on that because they had a couple running backs that were, like, in my opinion, fucking dog shit last year that played well. In like their respective things.
Samir White offseason.
Not Samir White. What the fuck was his name? Sincere McCormick went off for no reason, dude.
Up.
So no, I'm saying he went off for no reason.
I remember that Sincere McCormick
so
season.
I mean,
last 4 weeks of the season. Yeah, pick up Sincere McCormick.
I think Genty here makes sense.
I think you either have Genty or Drake London. These next 2 picks are Genty or Drake London. 50-50.
I think right here, if you have Malik Neighbors, I think you probably go Drake London. Just because you're getting 2 guys that are for sure just getting targeted up the ass, most likely.
Fair.
So Drake London here, and as you said,
but then I feel like with this, honestly, I feel like you slip with this.
You know, I'm not gonna lie.
Because
yeah,
if you go
I'm removing. We're going back. Genty here makes more sense for this team, and like if you have Puka, I can't do stuff.
That's crazy.
I'm itching for him. Genty here makes sense.
I think so.
And then next, I think you go Puka, pairing with Drake London.
You have to go Drake.
Because you have the uncertainty with Puka in terms of, like, is he going to get enough
Stafford
targets?
Alive?
Is Stafford alive? Is he a clone?
Yeah.
Is Devontae Adams really going to be that much of a pressure?
Right.
Because the thing is with Puka, he wasn't scoring touchdowns like that. He was getting a lot of targets a game. He was getting like 11 targets, 190-yard games, but he wasn't scoring. And I know for a fact Devontae Adams is going to be an absolute demon in the red zone for them. I can see it in my eyes. I can picture it now. I'm looking in the future. I can see that. A-Chain, I lied.
No.
Drake London here for that pick.
Right.
Did he go off the top? I can't tell.
Yes, he did. Now you have to take a running back.
Yeah. Oh, God. Derrick Henry as your running back 1. I think you might be able to get away with.
I think I go Josh Jacobs. You're trying to go tight end. I know you're trying to go Brock Bowers so bad.
Not yet. I think Team 7 might be able to do that. But I think for 6, low key.
You're going to go Josh Allen. That's crazy. I wouldn't be opposed.
this is old Smash Mouth football team if you grab Josh Allen here. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, this isn't a new age fantasy
Like I'm
draft
not.
here.
I don't fuck with A-Chain. I'm be real with you. I don't fuck with him at all.
Well, if we're looking at the
I've never
receivers
liked
left, let me.
the receivers left.
can
You're going.
pop this
You're
up
going
here
Ladd.
as
You're going
well.
Tyreek, and I just think that's such a reach, especially now with Keenan Allen. And it's like
Ladd,
that
Tyreek,
offense is
JSN.
gonna- I don't know.
Tyreek 2 years ago would be fucking
Like,
pick 3. but
You're reaching so hard if you're taking Ladd McConkey here at the 2.5. You're
He's a
reaching
reach.
so hard. It's so bad. I think from here on you have to stretch your running backs. Like, and mind you,
yeah, like you look at the receivers here and you go, you know what? There's good running backs left still. Maybe I just fucking load up
right,
here and
I
get
think
some
so.
late round
I think
picks.
so. And I'll tell you right now, one of these 2 picks is going to be A-Chain.
Yeah,
We're passing up on him because I'm a hater. I don't think he likes him.
I do, but he's hurt. So it's like the calf
Is
strain
hurt,
for a
but
running
how
back.
How much can you slide?
Exactly. It's the same thing with
Sometime
CMC.
around
It's like
3.
at a point, like
Right.
you kind of got to grab.
He's
Like
what-
if he's here for you and Genty goes before him, I think you take him here. And you have
Yeah.
somebody
I
that's
think-
going to give you receiver
Yeah.
like points off of like fucking 5 touches a game,
Pretty much.
and you have a potential top 3, most likely top 3 running
Actually, I
back.
do think you take A-Chain here.
I think you take A-Chain
Yeah,
here.
because if Henry, then you have a hero running back, and if A-Chain actually doesn't play, you still have such a stronghold of running back, and your wide receivers coming back across ain't gonna drop off crazy.
Exactly. They're all like in the same
it's
range. It's
like-
like hit or miss for all. It's going to
Yeah.
be like a lot of like we'll see what the fuck happens with these picks.
Pretty much.
So yeah, we're locking in
Knocking an A-Chain.
A-Chain there. Moving on to pick number
This one's interesting.
Team 7, second round pick on the way back for Team 7, 7th pick. I think here, like we're saying, Ladd McConkey's there, Tyreek Hill's there, JSN's there.
Ass. I go Josh Allen here. I'll be real with you.
So you have St. Brown,
Yep.
who's a PPR demon.
Yeah.
You have Josh Allen here.
Just
Listen,
don't fuck with Josh Jacobs. I never fucked with him really.
you know what?
And Bucky Irving, listen, yeah, but
He almost had 300 points last season, 6 in
know.
PPR. He did really good. He
What
has
did Josh Allen have?
Let me check.
Right.
He has no like competition whatsoever in the backfield. All the running backs behind him are getting hurt or just not performing well in general. Josh Allen, obviously, he finished QB2.
400.
He had 379, 380, yeah. And
I know numbers.
will he be able to replicate? I mean, he did that with like, for all intents and purposes, like bums.
Right.
Like Keon Coleman did not perform well. Khalil Shakir was a valuable target for him. Kincaid fell off a cliff, and then he has James Cook, which is still iffy. We don't know what's going on with this situation.
No, they
but
they get a contract.
I feel like I just saw he wasn't at practice again.
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
But
Nah, yeah, I think Josh Allen's a good pick here in my mind.
so we are
Like
going.
I think you have such a safe team. If you go, I think you have a really safe team.
He did
if you
get
go
signed, you're
Josh
right.
Allen, St. Brown.
4-year extension. Never make it.
I could see Josh Jacobs. I'm just not a Josh Jacobs guy.
You think the uptick in points or the point total that you could get from Josh
Yeah.
Allen might just
It's just so much higher. It's
usurp
it's
that.
100
But you have to
right? It's
realize
100 more points than Brock Bowers.
you're 1,000% going running back next round. You have to.
Yeah, sure. Fuck it.
All right.
I don't think
We'll
it's-
lock
I
it
don't
in.
think it's a
We'll lock it in. We'll lock it in.
Wide receivers already falled off, right? Running backs, okay. Like if you like these guys, like if you like Josh Jacobs, you take Josh Jacobs.
Yeah.
If you like Murphy Oven, you take Bucky
Bucky
Irving.
Irvin, you take it. If you like John Taylor,
Jonathan
you take it.
Taylor.
I think John Taylor could go here. I wouldn't be mad at it.
I wouldn't be
but you
mad
could
at it.
wait
I
on
wouldn't
it.
be mad at it.
I'm not. Well, you can't wait. He'll be gone. But that could
You
be
like him.
considered.
If you like him, you take him.
That could be considered a reach. Will he? No. Now we know that. What's his name? Daniels. Not Daniels.
Yeah,
Daniel Jones
Daniel
is the starting
Indy
quarterback
Jones.
for however long.
Indiana Jones.
They said probably for longer than you would think. They were saying they weren't saying it was going to be like one of those things where you just start in a week.
Asinine.
But he's going to be the starter for a reasonable amount of time. They said
Ridiculous.
that just came out today. If you think about it, I like Jonathan Taylor. I think he's a bit safer than Bucky Irvin
In my mind.
and a little bit safer than Josh Jacobs because he gets a lot of the passing stuff too. And you have to think they're probably going to be doing a lot of dump offs this year.
yeah.
A lot of trying to control the game.
My only problem is I like Matt LaFleur better as a running football coach.
And I understand that.
So I can see a lot more explosive plays with Josh Jacobs.
Inside information, they also do want to run the ball a bit more with Jordan Love this year, I heard.
The fuck?
I know.
What does that even mean?
They want to get him running more.
Why? Why would they do that?
He's mobile enough.
He's mobile, but he's not like that.
It'll be the same mobility as like you're seeing with like Herbert, which like they do designed run plays with him sometimes, and they work.
It's whack.
But like he needs to add that to his game a little bit because like you're not just gonna be sitting in the pocket in today's league and be fine. You know what I mean? Like you have to have some more versatility of the offense, especially when your receivers are like, we don't know, they're all up in the air. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have another threat somewhere. I think you want to go Josh Allen here?
Yeah,
that's what we're looking at here.
I think that's such a good one too.
St. Brown and Josh Allen. You're looking at that and you go, that's pretty scary. If you're the other team.
If you get honestly, and it's honestly, it probably will fall. Like Josh Allen will probably fall to you unless someone's crazy about Josh Allen. And I think out of these teams I'm looking at right now,
that might be.
I like your team so much
as of right now. That might be the best team.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and he should be there unless someone reaches crazy. Like he should be there.
I mean, no? The only reason he should be there. But people
are crazy. People
are grabbing quarterbacks in the second round. I think we're going to see another quarterback off the round in this round, maybe two. Potentially,
I would.
If you're looking at
becomes
Jaden
my
Daniels,
pick.
but
so we get Josh's pick here at 6.
Let's go here. I'm not. This is just the world's pick. I'm not going. You know what I mean?
I'm not playing. Is your?
I'm not playing as my pick. I'm just going.
Tell me if this was your pick because you're about to tell me if it was your pick.
If it was my pick.
So if it was your pick, who are you picking?
I personally would go receiver here again.
Wow, really?
Personally, because
if this was actually your pick, you're picking Lad McConkey.
I would go. Here's the thing with that, right?
Crazy. Really?
I want to believe in Lad McConkey.
Oh my!
I want to believe in Tyreek Hill.
Don't do.
I want to believe in JSN.
Oh my God, he's reaching.
But it is so hard. JSN now being the number one receiver. Where's he lining up? New QB. They do have Cooper Kupp there, which could slide him inside still. But Cooper Kupp is great out of the slot as well. And what's going to keep him more healthy? It's like they have to manage all that. Is JSN really him? First coming out of college, I loved him. He didn't do shit the first year.
Yeah, year and a half.
Started coming out, and it's like, all right, great. He's doing great now. Will he be able to replicate that, be the number one receiver? They do have a new quarterback, a better quarterback, in my opinion, slightly. They're on the same level. Gino and him, they're basically the same level. Sam Darnold's there. Listen, I wouldn't mind going a JSN here. You can handle a bit.
It's a reach?
It's a bit of a reach, but you have to think about it.
If you fuck with them heavy,
think they're healthy, Justin Jefferson's going to definitely pick that up, pick that floor up.
I see what you're saying.
Realistically, though, you go Lad. You go Lad here. Simply because you think he's probably going to be getting the targets. I made the point to somebody in our group chat today.
Make the point
about Keenan Allen, and yes, he's old. He's not like
last time he was there. He had good numbers with him.
He's not going to be blazing crazy, but he's going to get targets up the ass. Justin Herbert loves him as a target. He will do the underneath balls, and I think we're going to see Lad McConkey go more deeper.
Yeah,
this year
probably.
So it's like
more post routes, more out routes.
And they're a running team. They're wanting to get the ball out quick, go down the field. You might see a lot of targets to Keenan Allen again. And he might be a sneaky pick later in the rounds. If you have Justin Jefferson here, right? And you're thinking about it. I don't know if we're taking the risk on Tyreek. He's hurt. He has an oblique injury now.
Never liked him.
Quarterback, Tua's not really doing well for him.
Always dead.
We got to look at who's available here. Top available, you have Brock Bowers, Josh Jacobs, Bucky Irving, Lamar Jackson, John Taylor, Lad McConkey, Tyreek Hill, right? What would you grab here?
Me?
Yeah,
specific. It's me, Josh Jacobs.
You're grabbing Josh Jacobs over Bucky?
If it's me, it's Josh Jacobs.
Over Taylor?
I just like the scheme better. I think Matt LaFleur is a better running head coach.
Okay.
I don't know. And they have a different OC now. Different OC in now, I don't think Bucky Irving's going to jump off a fucking cliff, but it's a different OC.
It will be a bit different. You're right.
No Chris Godwin to start the year. No McMillan. I mean, and Buka's really good.
Yeah,
maybe they lean him over on the run. I don't know. Maybe they still do committee stuff, but I don't know.
So I'm thinking about it right now.
I know think Josh Jacobs is a clear running back, and all the wide receivers are hurt, so they're probably going to run heavy to begin the year.
They should be running the ball. Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah, we'll go
Plus,
Jacobs.
once it gets to wintertime, it's all ground pound.
And also, for the
It's
Packers.
fucking cold
so,
there.
listen, late in the season, this might be a good pick. We're drafting Jacobs here. Justin Jefferson, Josh Jacobs.
But you would take. That was your pick. You're taking JSN.
It depends on the receivers there. Like I'm
That's
not.
the receivers
I'm not.
there. This
I'm
is your
saying
scenario. You're taking.
I'm
JSN?
not confident in JSN, but
Oh, okay. I thought you said
when you have these you have the Chases,
Right.
You have CeeDee Lamb, you have Jefferson. You can afford
to whiff.
not to whiff, but to get a receiver that might underperform a little bit on what he did last year, but still get you good points because you're expecting the 30-point games out of these guys, So there's potential there for that to work, but I'm not mad at grabbing a running back here, seeing the running backs that are going to be left coming back to you in the other round, especially in the middle. It's tough in the middle to make these decisions because you really have to think about, damn, is this person going to be here, or is there going to be good enough people here on the way back? Unless you know the whole thing of the draft, you're not going to know. You can't read minds, you know what I'm saying? Like in our draft specifically, our friends, they just do some fuck shit sometimes.
They do.
So it's like, damn, I think I can hold on a pick here,
and
then you come back and oh my God, they took 3 running backs in a row. Like, oh my God. So, yeah. Back to Team 5, second round. They have Gibbs on the team right now.
I already know who I'm taking.
You're taking Brock Bowers.
I'm taking Bucky Irving.
So you're going 2 teams you want here, double running back.
I wouldn't double running back, yeah. And I think next pick is Brock Bowers.
I mean, listen, in the ADP, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 picks until we get to another receiver.
Pretty much, yeah. I think it's running backs. I think it's QBs. I think it's literally your top 4 on the board have to go next.
Now,
maybe I could see a reach on Kyron.
Where does Lamar come into the question here?
Lamar comes to me at 1.
back. You think he's gonna make it all the way back there?
I fucking hope so.
Yeah. All right.
He
So
probably won't, but
here we're going.
in my mind, he does.
I might grab.
In my mind, he does.
I might grab a Bowers here.
I think the next 2 picks are either Bowers, Bucky Irving in my mind. I just think the type of person who's taking Gibbs that high is going to take Bucky Irving that high. He's going to think he's stealing at this point.
I feel that. I just
a PPR running back.
I just personally trust John Taylor a bit more. If he's healthy, I just think he's going to get a lot of volume, a lot more volume.
I could see that. I like Jonathan Taylor too at the turn.
I think they're going to be fucking throwing the fuck out of the ball in Tampa Bay. I really do.
Okay.
I think they're going to be ripping at Baker Mayfield this year. He had an unstable year last year. I was surprised.
Yeah.
But you're going to have Gobbin out for the first 4 weeks. I think they're going to want to get Egbuka up to speed, and I think they're going to target him a lot.
And Puka.
Yeah.
Hate him.
Egbuka.
Eggshell Buka.
So out of Bucky Irving and Brock Bowers, what are we doing? I could see a team with Gibbs and Bowers. I can see that in my head for some reason.
Really, I automatically saw the CeeDee Lamb, and I was like, okay, I can see
he's going to there.
Bowers. I'm fine with either. If you want to take this one, that's fine.
Yeah, let me get. I personally would go Bowers here,
and then I'm going Bucky
that
Irving
team
here. I think, but then see, I just can't see someone taking this, and I just have to think they have to go Jonathan.
Personally, I'm going Taylor.
I don't know why. It's like I think the person who's going to take this pick is going to have to go. Like I can't see Gibbs and Bowers next to each other, like their name like that.
I personally am going Taylor here.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I like that.
I think that makes the most sense. I think he's a bit safer. I don't think you want to have CeeDee Lamb and then immediately make a pick that you you could be up in the air with. And that might be a hot take, low key.
I think it might
Not
be a
sure.
hot take.
I like Bucky Irving. I think he played well, but running backs are so weird in fantasy, man. You can be great one year and the next year it's just what the fuck happened?
True.
And new OC, it's just a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, I personally would go.
Well, honestly, probably fading him so hard.
You're fading him?
We're fading Bucky Irving
I know.
so hard.
I know.
And I know when this comes up, I'm going to hear about this because Bucky Irving is definitely not going to make it to fucking Team 3. It's such a steal. If he
you know
makes it
what?
this
To be
far,
honest, if I could,
don't go back. But
if I could go back, I think I'm grabbing him in the Josh Allen pick.
I could see
there,
that. I could
and
see
then
that.
or Josh Jacobs pick
I'm
rather
biased
in the
for
Josh
QB
Jacobs
two.
pick.
I'm biased for QB's round 2.
I think
so biased. For
if you can get Amon Ra and have Josh Allen on your team, that's 30 points a week every week.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
From each, I think that's a good pick.
You have an automatic.
I think
points, bro. Come on.
The Jacobs pick might be Bucky Irving for me. Now I'm going back.
You know what? Fuck
in my
him.
head.
I'm not fading. Fuck him. I don't think he's that good. Fuck him. I take Bucky Irving here.
Bucky here. I think that makes the most
to.
sense. And then moving on, Saquon Barkley here.
Weird. These next 2 picks.
Now I think you have to get a running back here just because of the injury history with Saquon Barkley. I know it wasn't hurt last year, but I think you have to lock it in just in case.
And so you're thinking Kyron, or you're thinking Taylor?
I think Taylor. I think Kyron could stand to drop a little bit.
I don't
Not
like
gonna
him. I
lie.
don't like him personally. I'm
I like Kyron a lot,
hater.
but
absolutely Kyron.
they're very weird with the running backs in Ramsville, and he does have a little bit of a fumbling issue. He could be just like, all right, bro. The guy they drafted, Jarquez Hunter, he's playing a lot in the preseason, a lot. I'm going Taylor here for Team 3, and back to Team 2. They picked Bijan first, right? Now you have a bit more leeway with these 3 picks here to grab almost whatever you want because you're getting a pick in like 2 seconds. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think 1, 2, and 3 is good. 4 might get fucked over because you get 2 picks from 1.
Yeah, 4's a bit far.
And 2 picks there. But 1, 2, and 3, I think you're only waiting a little bit. You could take a little risk here, and low key, I'm thinking I wouldn't be mad this team going Lamar Jackson right here.
You're a piece of shit.
I know you would get him at 1, but I personally don't see him making it past this round.
No, I can see that.
I think you go Lamar here.
No,
Bijan and Lamar run heavy.
Pretty good look.
Pretty
Pretty good look.
And bang. So you have the option back to the turn in round 2 for Team 1 to double up on a position, to split, to get a quarterback, to get you could do whatever. Like the world's your oyster right now. Seeing you have a pick here.
Hold up. Can I see the list?
For what? Exactly.
Everyone who's left. I mean, automatically, I'm telling you right now, I'm going Trey McBride.
Oh my
This
God.
is me. This is me. I'm going automatically Trey McBride.
Let me click
Trey
off
McBride's
quick.
actually tight end 1, disguised as tight end 2.
So you'd go with tight end here. Do you think that's the best value for this pick? If you, objectively speaking, you are seeing people here at Team 1,
points totals.
do you grab a tight end here, and then what will be your next pick? Because you have the leeway to be able to do that now.
Right.
You have a tight end and a running back, and you have great options at each position.
Hold on, I'm just looking up his shit.
Who? Trey, I could tell you right now.
I'm looking it up. 15 and a half.
He had 250 points last year.
Right. Like what did Kyron have? Not that.
Kyron, you think he's the next best running back available?
Listen.
Kyron had 272. He was RB7. He played all 16 games. Maybe he didn't finish them all, but he had just under 1,300 yards, 14 touchdowns. He had 34 receptions, only 182 yards. He's not getting the ball much in the passing game as compared. I mean, I guess it's actually on brand. He had just 2 more receptions than he did the year before, but 20 less yards. Only 2 touchdowns receiving. Their offense was a bit disjointed though last year.
Right.
You have to think, and I feel like as long as Stafford's healthy for at least a good majority of the season, they're going to be they're going to be in the red zone a lot more.
Yeah. I'm also a Kyron hater. I have to fade him.
You like Kyron? I feel you.
And if
I like Kyron a lot.
I had a gun to my head, I guess I'd take Kyron Williams. But and guess what?
You had the liberty
250
to.
points, Trey McBride. What do he have? 1 touchdown? He had 1 touchdown? Maybe?
McBride? Oh,
Yes.
yeah, he didn't have a
have
touchdown
an entire year without a fucking
very long
touchdown.
time.
He had 147 targets?
Let's see.
You're tripping.
147 targets, 111 receptions, almost caught damn near everything he got
Right.
thrown to him.
Right.
2 touchdowns, and those were late touchdowns, I believe.
Yeah, that was like the end of the season.
If I remember
fucking
correctly.
Touchdowns. 15 points a game. Listen, I'm taking.
Yeah, literally last 2 weeks, 2 touchdowns.
I know, insane.
But man, he's scoring
That was
30
pity
points,
touchdowns too. They had to give it to
20 points, 25 points without touchdowns.
Yes. Imagine
Now-
1 touchdown every other game.
You have to think
Something
right?
like that. Something easy, bro.
We're getting a more committee approach in the backfield for them with Trey Benson and.
You think so? I've heard that.
James Conner saying to himself, that could be just talk,
You said
but like
that, though. I said that to you, and you said it was smoke.
I thought it was smoke, but like as a player,
Now
if
you
a
heard
player's
someone else say it.
no,
You
but if
hate
a
it.
player's saying it, like
I
you do
said
have
a
to put
player's
stake in
saying
it.
Fuck.
Listen, you have to think 3 things here, right? 1,
I'm thinking 3 things.
they are running the ball maybe a bit more if they're going committee approach. They're going to give them both equal share and equal time in the backfield. 2, Marvin Harrison is a great prospect, generational prospect. He should be more
Involved.
a lot more involved, and he's going up against Will Howard in practice, which is only going to make him better. Will Johnson in practice.
You get him. You
Which is-
always get him.
I always do-
fucked
I always
up.
do that.
You just
Fuck.
said I go. The
Will
the
Howard.
Steelers QB.
The QB. No, he's going against Will Howard or Will Johnson in practice.
Yeah.
Um,
Heard he's good
iron
too.
sharpens iron. I think they're going to both get a lot better between the two of them. I don't know. I feel like he is primed for a breakout year. And I think Kyler Murray, coming off the injury, should be playing a bit better this year. A year off the ACL, a full year off it, a full another season off it. Is Trey McBride going to replicate? I find it hard to believe he's going to do that.
Where I think he's going to do better.
He's going to do better. Yeah.
He's not going to get 2 touchdowns. Say he
should get more touchdowns, but I think the targets are going.
Say he gets 30 less targets and gets 8
it'll be more
touchdowns.
But look at this, dude. He's getting 9 targets a game, 11 targets a game, 15,
Right.
12, 14. I don't think that's happening.
with no touchdowns.
If Marvin
Take away the
Harrison
targets, give him touchdowns.
if Marvin Harrison plays a bit better,
I
the
don't,
targets aren't going
honestly,
there.
I don't blink at all. I'm so,
Look at Marvin Harrison,
actually
right?
I'm actually so dialed in on this pick.
Marvin Harrison had this history. He had 116 targets, 62 receptions. I have to imagine that gets bumped up a lot more. He only had 882 yards this
I
season.
would hope so.
And only 8 touchdowns. I
hope
feel
so.
like that gets bumped up more. Now, I do understand if you're really looking for points in PPR, you probably can't pass up. It'd be hard to pass up Trey McBride. But you got to think now you're going to, what are you going to do in the next round? So, all right, let's do it like this. Let's do it like this.
Who would I take? I'm taking Trey
You
McBride
grab
here.
Trey McBride here.
Yeah.
You have a back-to-back pick. You could do that. You can do this in this because you have back-to-back picks. Like you can take a riskier pick in Trey McBride, which probably a lot of people are going to call me crazy thinking it's risky.
Can I tell you something?
Listen, I grabbed Trey McBride here. Boom.
If I'm telling you right now, I'm so dead set on this pick. It's the same level as Chase. I have no second thoughts about it.
Wow, whatsoever.
No second thought. If he's there, I'm instantly clicking it.
Wow.
Now, my initial thing is Lamar McBride, and my reasoning is, okay, so I have QB1, tight end 1, wide receiver 1.
If at this point they're
If Lamar's
there.
Yeah. Now comes background. This is when it gets messy. If Lamar's not there, listen, I'm not taking Jaden Daniels. Can I see the rest of the people? Can you scroll down?
Here's round
Fucking
3.
it up?
I can read it to you, sorry. Yeah. So, Ladd McConkey, you got Tyreek Hill there, Kyron Williams, Chase Brown, JSN, T. Higgins. If you want to get specific, quarterbacks left, you want to grab a quarterback there. Jaden Daniels, Jalen Hurts, Joe
I'm not
Burrow.
looking at the quarterbacks at all.
So
Once Lamar's gone, I'm not looking at quarterbacks.
if I'm you, right, in this position, you can either stack receivers again, go no running back, or grab a running back here, best available. You have great options, in my opinion, with Kyron Williams, with Chase Brown, and you got to worry a little bit about where the fuck Brian Robinson might get traded to.
Right, yeah, I've heard Brian Robinson might go to Chase Brown's backfield. It's a little bit concerning.
And if you remember anything about last year,
Can you scroll down a little bit past James Cook? Just get a look.
James Cook is also, I think, a fantastic pick there too for running back.
Yeah, James Cook ADP is actually criminally low.
Well, it's a lot about the contract thing that just got solved.
And
So
honestly,
this is-
personally, I don't think Jay Daniels has a great second year.
you don't think so? Wow.
I'm questioning.
I mean, listen,
that.
me specifically,
Not as sure as I am in Lamar.
he's facing
I'm not as sure as in
a lot tougher defenses to
100%. The
start.
Giants are actually a defense now.
So it's to be seen still with him. But what are you doing? What would you go here?
Correct.
I'll let you have the reins to this. Would you go receiver? Would you go running back? What do you think would put you in the best position to fill out your team?
If this happens, I hate my life.
You don't get Lamar here. Yeah.
A bunch of mock drafts I've done, I usually get Taylor instead of Lamar if Jackson's not there. It usually goes a bit different. If this came around to my board right now, I think I'm gonna hate my life and just go Tyreek Hill.
And just say fuck it. Hopefully, like
The ceiling, the
ceiling, yeah.
I gotta play my studs here.
Now,
Ladd McConkey, yeah, he's a dude. You know, Kyron Williams, I hate him. Chase
Last
Brown,
year-
not proven. JSN.
last year with
I look
Tyreek
at
Hill,
more.
he finished 18th. He played 17 games, 218 fantasy points. He was very, very, very up and down. I had him in a league.
I know. I
First
don't like
week,
him.
26 points. I was like, oh my God,
Yeah.
we're winning this whole shit.
I don't like him.
And then 3 weeks, back to back to back, single-digit point weeks, 12.9
Can you pull up James Cook's
in week
line?
5, a bye, immediately 2-point week. and then he saved it to end the season. To be
Yeah, but was
honest,
he injured a little bit?
he had a
He was
hand injury
banged up a
that
little
was
bit.
lingering the whole
Yeah.
entire season. But now he has
From the
another injury
Cops.
picked up.
Cops got him. Remember
Yeah,
the
the
Cops
wrist
got
injury.
him?
The wrist injury.
Yeah.
Who do you want to pull up?
Pull up James Cook's numbers. What did James Cook do last year?
James Cook,
You being shady?
running back
crazy?
8,
Wow.
or position. Yeah, running back 8. He
What was his points total?
Sorry, I was very confused at what I was looking at. His point total for the whole season.
Yeah.
Point total for the whole season, 266. Very good for him. He catches the ball at the backfield. He was running like a madman. I thought he was gonna have a good season. I was very surprised the season he had.
Honestly,
Their OC decided to say, "Fuck it, we're running the ball this year," and it was good, man. It worked out for both him and Allen.
did Kyron get that many more points? Am I missing something? I thought Kyron Williams was fucking ass last year.
He wasn't best. He wasn't the best he was. Let me see. Kyron had.
What running back was he?
He finished as 7, so 1 under.
Wow. I'm taking James Cook. Give me James Cook.
So all right. So this could be considered a bit of a reach.
Could be.
On the board ahead of him are Kyron Williams and Chase Brown as
two I
running
like.
backs. He's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th on the draft order in
Yeah.
best available ADP. But I do not mind that here. I think you're rounding out your team pretty well. You get a running back that's catching out the backfield here in James Cook. I think it's a good pick here. James Cook off the board.
My only
in
other thought would be going Chase Brown.
the third
and
round.
I like James Cook better.
Now, moving on.
Feels like a reach. Damn.
This team, we have Bijan and Lamar Jackson already taken.
You have to go wide receiver.
You do not have a wide receiver. You have to go wide receiver here. Now we're in the range of, are we taking the risk on Ladd McConkey? Are we taking the risk on Tyreek Hill, JSN, T. Higgins as a wide receiver too? Garrett Wilson with not a great quarterback setup. They are not playing well in the preseason. He's going to get the targets, but will that be enough for him? I'm going Ladd McConkey here. I think you have to.
Really?
I think Ladd McConkey in the 3rd round on the turn here. Best receiver available, in my opinion, unless you want to reach and grab a fucking Terry McLaurin deep.
What are you talking about? You're crazy. In my mind, this person.
I'm crazy. He was
in
wide
my
receiver
mind,
7.
This person who drafted this team thinks they're that cool and they're gonna go Tyreek Hill.
You think so? You think you go Lamar?
I don't know why. I
Bijan.
think they have the undisputed black swagger of a teenager, and I think they're
That's
gonna go
got to be
Tyreek
racist.
Hill.
I think
Gags.
I'm
What do you think?
going to step in and grab Ladd here
Step in and grab Ladd. That's fine.
because I
have the last two
don't think Ladd makes it here in a lot of drafts. To be honest, I think people are very high.
I
on
don't
Ladd.
know. God, I don't know. I just
It's
don't
gonna
know.
get spooky here when I
I
can't
don't know.
see
The
who's
Keenan
picked
Allen
who.
signing really moved me off him. I wasn't on him completely.
And
The
listen, I don't
Keenan
blame
Allen
you.
signing really moved me off.
For a Keenan Allen stan, I love Keenan Allen.
Yeah.
I think people on Keenan Allen, the year before he left, people were talking
Stud.
shit on him.
No, actual stud.
And I was like, dude,
Stud
this
muff.
guy was going off, man. And they were like, I don't know. He was, his last year there, which was 2 years ago, 2023, he was wide receiver 8. And yeah, he was getting a lot of targets a game. 9 targets, 10 targets, 20 targets, 11, 9, 10, 9, 14, 16, 16, 9, 12. Out for 4 weeks with a hamstring injury, I believe. That wasn't great. However,
Ladd at a hamstring?
no, Keenan.
Oh.
That was Keenan's last year. You would have to assume, and especially because he's going back into an offense with Herbert there. If they had a different quarterback, it's a bit different. Ladd was a little slower to come along. He picked it back at the end of the season. I think Keenan Allen is going to be a bit of a hindrance towards Ladd, but you do have the big breakup plays, the deeper plays with Ladd that can make up for those targets dropping. But we'll see. We are moving on here. This is the 3rd pick. Team 3, 3rd round. They already have Saquon and Jonathan Taylor on the team. No receiver at all. I think you need to go receiver here. And what do you think we're doing? Who do you think you're doing? Do you go Tyreek Hill? You have 2 pretty safe options at running back, barring injury, of course. They're both a little bit injury prone, which isn't the best. But do you just say, fuck it, go all out injury squad, grow Tyreek Hill, and hope to God he's there for the playoff. Because sometimes literally, sometimes all you need is the 4 weeks in the playoffs, 3 weeks in the playoffs, and as long as they're healthy there, fuck it. That's how I think of it. Sometimes I'm like, listen, he might get hurt, but if he's back for playoffs, fuck it, man. Man, fuck it. Best receivers available for this squad here would be Tyreek Hill, JSN, T. Higgins, Garrett Wilson, Marvin Harrison, Mike Evans, Terry McLaurin, Devontae Adams, DK Metcalf. I'll throw him in there.
No, I think the owner of this team would go JSN in my mind.
Over Tyreek.
Yeah. I think the next team takes Tyreek.
And why do you think that?
I don't know.
That's
my
the feeling
vibe.
you have?
That's my vibe.
I'm not mad at JSN here because you don't think he's going to get hurt. He's not already coming into the season hurt.
He's not going to get hurt.
He should get a shit ton of targets. Is Cooper Kupp going to take too many targets away? Probably.
I thought Kupp was ass trailing into the last year.
But he's still, like, when he's healthy, he's great,
listen,
dude.
Listen, yes, 100%.
Now, does Sam Darnold know that?
But if you're taking two running backs, you need a guy who's going to be decently surefire.
And probably won't get hurt.
And then I think the next team takes Tyreek Hill because wow, he slid this far. Like, he has a high
I mean, listen, you sold me. JSN here. Then you go, so you have to think about it, right? You have CeeDee Lamb here. You have Bucky Irving. You think in your head, think about it. I have CeeDee Lamb. I have Tyreek Hill. That sounds like a great fucking option there. It's better than T. Higgins, wide receiver 2. Garrett Wilson's quarterback situation is not great. You could lock in the Mike Evans here, low key. He's going to give you sure points. He's going to give you 1,000 seasons. He had a pretty down season last year. In all intents and purposes, he had just over 1,000 yards. He still finished 14. That was majorly without Chris Godwin, but that they help each other out.
Going off too.
They help each other out.
Yeah.
Like, he was still getting his in the first couple weeks. Let's look at it. Week 1,
you reached that
23 points,
fuck Mike Evans
7.3
like that?
points, but then back-to-back 23 points. I think he's safe. I think
he's safe. I don't think this team wants safe. I think they already got 2 safe picks. I think that this team's a ceiling team. Like, they think they stole on Bucky Irving.
And definitely got a great pick in CD.
A really good looking CD. Like, yeah, they went over Jefferson, but I think CD's like a pretty good wide receiver 1 ceiling. Bucky Irving's a top 5 ceiling.
Can I tell you how disgusted I am seeing T. Higgins right here?
Like that.
No, disgusted.
Oh, the ADP.
The fact that it's like Tyreek Hill, T, Garrett Wilson. Like, it's weird that he's there. And Marvin Harrison there too.
Probably up there. No, I don't know. Points wise.
I mean, points wise, what did he do last year? He
looked fucking awful like this.
12 games.
It's tough to sit straight on. What the fuck?
Listen, man, I'd make the chair. You go ask the manufacturer.
Bought these.
Could have been anybody. 12 games last year. He gets hurt every year, basically. He had a full season in 2022. His highest finish ever was 17, which was this year, with 222 points. He's an iffy player. When he plays, he could get you 20 points. He could get you 4 points. It's about who's open. But you know what? Yeah, I think you might. Listen, we're seeing the preseason this year. Their defense is still ass, right? So they will be throwing the ball out this year. Barring a Joe Burrow injury, they will be one of the top-rated offense this year again. You think that they throw probably a bit more at Jamar Chase and say, listen, have T. Higgins beat us. I think that's how it's going to be. It's going to be like, listen, y'all want to win this game. You are going to have T. Higgins put in a performance too to beat us because we are locking in on Jamar Chase. And it might not fucking matter because it's Jamar Chase. But at the same time, it's like, is he a more safer pick than Tyreek? They both get injured a lot. But you are going to see. I think, and I'm talking myself into it more. I'm less disgusted. I think T. Higgins might have his best fantasy season yet this season.
But he probably will because has he even played a full season?
Yeah,
once,
and he got 18. He got 17 with 5 less games or 6 less games. So, listen, I think if you have CD, you have Bucky Irving, you're saying, fuck it, I'm grabbing Tyreek. And you're saying,
right, that's what I'm saying.
I hope this shit goes off well. This pick here,
has to be wide receiver.
The best available is T. Higgins, is Garrett Wilson. You go T. Higgins here, I think. Or you could just say, fuck it, Garrett Wilson's getting me the targets here.
Could go Jaden Daniels. Sneaky.
I think that'll be more for.
Next pick.
I think he might go to. I think he might go to 9. To be honest, on the way
9?
back.
Wow.
Because you have to
Okay.
think where we have. Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, He could go pick 6, team 6, but lock it in here. I think we're going T. Higgins here, or Garrett, dude. Listen,
No, I'm not taking Garrett Wilson.
I don't mind Garrett Wilson here
I'll take
simply because he will get the volume.
I'll tell you right now. Can I tell you something?
This
bold?
right here, I'm telling you.
I'll
Listen,
take fucking Chris Olave over Garrett Wilson.
no, the fucking not. That's
I'll
insane.
take Mike Evans over Garrett Wilson. That's
Would be a
easy.
terrible pick.
That's
Wouldn't be a
easy.
terrible pick.
I think
we go
Cortland
T.
Sutton. I
Higgins
take DK Metcalf.
It's scary because he's a wide receiver too, but at the same time,
Yeah.
he is going to get you some relatively good things. Moving on, next pick. 3rd round, pick 6 here. We're looking at a team that has Justin Jefferson and has Josh Jacobs, right? What are we going here, Mike? What do you think? What do you think logically we could do with this? Let me slide up a little bit just so they can see the 2 picks there still. What do you think we're doing here? Do you think now's the time you go Daniels?
No. Listen.
Because look about it.
Either
Think about
this
it, right? Jaden Daniels, if he gets dropped from this pick, he's not going here.
Not going next pick.
He's not going to next pick with Josh Allen.
Right.
We have 2 running backs in the next team. Probably not going there. Probably need a receiver on there. Next team, 2 receivers. Probably need a running back there. Next team, we have a wide receiver running back. I think that's the next logical pick in this draft specifically because they have Malik Neighbors and Genty to get a quarterback.
The only problem is I think Kyron Williams has fallen too far.
And listen, you might be right. I think he goes
His
in the
value
next. I
was
think he goes the next pick anyway, regardless. If we go for Daniels here,
Yeah, but the same reason I think just for that reason you said those other teams aren't going to take a QB. You might roll the dice and just get Jalen Hurts coming back. What's the
think
fall
that's
off?
smart,
20
to be
points. What's the
Yeah, I think that's
what,
smart.
and in the off
And you
chance,
have there's
probably not gonna get him back, but the off
Jalen
chance-
Hurts and there's still Joe Burrow,
and honestly,
who plays like he's fucking running the ball with the way he
honestly,
scores
I
points.
think if you don't get the top 2 QBs,
you punt.
if you love Jalen Daniels, take him.
Yeah.
If you don't, absolutely punt it and just get Dak Prescott in my mind.
I like that late
And
round
was
6.
QB 1, 2, 3 years ago.
People
like,
forgetting,
okay.
dude. He's a very good fantasy
Kyler
quarterback when
Murray.
healthy.
Take Kyler Murray. Oh my
Kyler Murray,
God.
he run the ball.
Like you can get such value for late
So boom,
QBs.
let's
if you don't go
let's
top.
play it this way, right? Kyron Williams would be a steal right here.
I think you take him just for that value.
And you grab Kyron Williams here, Justin Jefferson, Josh Jacobs, Kyron Williams. Pray to God there's a good
Great
enough
team.
receiver coming back because, like, listen, I'm liking some of the guys deeper down. You get your Terry McLaurin, you get Devontae Adams, you get your Devonta Smiths, you get Cortland Sutton still there down there. You get a good receiver on the way back. Plus, pairing with Justin Jefferson, you can reasonably be like, you know what, fuck it. I can punt receiver a little bit because I'm gonna get great output
punt that bitch.
from Justin Jefferson here. Let's go on to pick 7 through 12 in the 3rd round. Team 7 fitted out with
Update.
what do you say?
Listing update.
Oh, pick 7. We got Amon-Ra. We got
London on the track.
Josh Allen there. Great team to start off with. What do you think here? Do we go running back here?
Running back.
Or
I think
do you
gotta go
double up
Chase
and
Brown.
fucking lock in receiver?
Double up, lock in QB.
Yeah. Another QB here?
Another QB.
If it's a two
the
QB
Superflex league,
man.
you just won.
Woo!
I could go Chase Brown just because I need a running back. I mean, we're running back for
And
who's the
Chase-
next running
listen.
back? Brees Hall. I don't like that.
Chase Brown's a great pick here, and now you have a fantasy team name having 2 Browns on the team. Nothing crazy, nothing racist.
You
I
go,
hope.
you go Dookie Allen.
I don't know-
Dookie Allen.
That's gotta be
about
racist.
that one.
Josh Dookie.
I would say meet the Browns or something.
Meet the Browns. Yeah, that's a good one.
I mean, here we have this team: Derrick Henry, Devin A. Train. We are on Team 8, 3rd pick, 3rd round. You were mentioning something about Jaden Daniels earlier. Would this be the point to take him in your
I
mind?
think you have to take him here in my
And
mind.
listen,
I think there's such a run. There's a run on wide receivers. Not a run. I don't know. This is a bankrupt at this point. I'm not reaching on Mike Evans. Fuck it. Like I'm just not doing that.
This isn't the time to reach how I gave you.
And I can't listen. I love George Kittle. I think he could be tight end one this year. I'm not reaching. I'm not going running back, tight end.
Tight end. That's rough. Yeah. So
Shoot me in the street at that point.
you get a player, right, that's going to get you in the or around. He got 355 points last year. Finished
That's the highest points
quarterback
left,
5,
if I'm not mistaken.
right? With a couple, he was out at least one game, and he was dealing with the injury. We have a commander's friend, and I was calling him ass. But, like, realistically, yes, he was hurt, and he was dealing with an injury. I will be fair to that. But you think about this team. You have A-Chain. You have Derrick Henry. They're going to be on the field a bunch. They're going to be getting the lion's share of the touches. Like I said, even if A-Chain doesn't, he's going to fucking take it to the house on, like, 5 plays if he needs to, and that's your week right there.
Mm-hmm.
Jaden Daniels here, I don't mind. For his rushing upside, I think you have an all-run team, but I think it's honestly a good fucking team in that right here. But we are looking at receiver heavy next round. I'll tell you that
100%.
much.
Well, I think it's why we take QB too. I just think Garrett Wilson.
best value there.
I'm not taking Marvin Harrison. I'm not taking Garrett Wilson. Mike Evans seems like a reach.
They're too iffy, and it's like one of those things where you go back and you go, damn, I
Yeah.
could have had X amount of points if I had Jaden Daniels.
Right.
Like a lot of people don't look at drafts like this, but like you can look at your team and be like, if I'm drafting this player here, they are going to make up in the points that I'm missing with my next player potentially. Like, say you reach and grab Mike Evans or you grab Garrett Wilson, and they have mid-years, especially Garrett Wilson. He's
Right.
You don't know about that.
And on this team, you're fucked because if A-Chain's little
Exactly. Yeah.
right.
But now
But if
you have
A-Chain's and Jane Daniels is anything,
yeah. So
then
you have
it just makes it up.
3 people that are going to basically cover each other.
Right.
And that makes a good team because when it comes down to the weeks where like maybe Derrick Henry, they're just not running the ball that week or whatever as much. He scores like 11 points, but Jaden Daniels gets you fucking 30.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, cool. He made up for what his usual score would be. And, you know, A-Chain, you still have somebody that can completely boom. So, yeah, I like that pick there.
Kind of a sick fuck these next couple picks, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it's rough. Now,
No, I'm gonna be reaching at my ass.
so you have 2 receivers here, right?
You got 2 receivers, Josh.
Are we-
What's the likelihood I go Hurts here?
I mean, listen, let's look at the running backs left, right? Let's
Breece Hall.
put that on the screen. Breece Hall,
Alvin Kamara's next.
I believe it is this one right here. Yeah, running backs coming up right here. We have Breece Hall, Alvin Kamara, Amari and
So
Hampton.
easy. That's so easy of a pick.
The fault. Listen, I think at this point,
That's so easy.
because it fell off the way it fell off, I think you have to grab a running back. You have
I
to.
thought you were gonna say a name that wasn't
No.
what I was thinking.
You need to grab a running back
and
here
you have to
because
take Kamara.
if I'm looking at this and I go, what the fuck am I seeing?
Right.
Breece Hall
Death spiral. to
absolutely scares me. I think they are going to be a true committee in that
Looks
backfield
like
this year.
it more and more.
And they're going to run the ball a lot more this
Could be
year with
wrong.
Fields back there.
Yeah.
But he's just taking opportunities away from all those guys. Breece Hall is always, in my opinion, a candidate to get traded. Braylon Allen, I'm not going to lie. If I'm a Breece Hall owner, I am scared. I'm sorry.
taking him, getting.
Braylon Allen
I'm
is
happy
like
I
he's
traded him in
looking.
fucking dynasty.
Dude, he got bigger.
I got laughed at.
He got stronger. He looks really good. He looks fast.
Yo, what?
He got bigger and stronger. He's been on trend. Looks like it. Yeah, I think
Easy pick in my mind.
I think, and I'm going to agree with you here. I like Alvin Kamara as the best running back available.
100%.
If not
100%.
Kenneth Walker, I think you can make an argument for both.
That's a joke. That's an absolute.
You can make an
joke.
argument. You know, but he's a
It's an absolute joke.
He's a Saints fan.
That's
people.
look
He's
at
a Saints
any
fan.
stat ever.
No, but I'm saying in terms of the offense you guys are running.
It's never mattered.
Listen, no, I know it never matters, and I know he's gonna get a lot of targets and stuff like that. But, dude, your offense, the Saints' offense this year is gonna be so
Good. Check
anemic.
it down.
But if they think, we have Chris Olave as their only receiver, they don't have a quarterback that can
hater.
really throw to him. Who are your receivers?
Rashid Shaheed.
Realistically,
Leave the tip in.
yeah, but you need a quarterback to actually throw it to him.
Leave
That's the
the
issue.
tip in.
So you have
right. So it's check down. God.
But why do teams not just prepare for that and then sit
Tell
on
him.
it and sit on it.
Tell them to do it.
Because I'm not.
can't.
Listen, I'll be realistic.
They can't.
I have no faith in Tyler Shuck. I have no faith in Spencer Rattler to get the ball out there.
Shouldn't.
Like teams.
Did you have faith in Derek Carr to get the ball out there?
Yeah, more so than those guys. Jesus
No, but
Christ.
did you?
Yeah.
You
got the
told
ball
me. You would have told me at the beginning of that year. You go. I have faith in Derek Carr to get the ball down there.
Yeah, I picked Chris Olave. Yeah, I did.
Oh, please don't do this.
But I do like the. It's. I think it's a little.
No.
It could be considered a little bit of a reach.
It's not.
I do like Alvin Kamara here.
I think actually, whenever
Just
you draft
solely
Alvin Kamara,
alone, solely off of PPR, and hopefully pray to God they're throwing screens and they're not like teams aren't sitting on it. That's the only thing. That's his bread and butter. That's his bread
I
and
don't know
butter.
how you're getting home. You better start walking.
That's his bread and butter. You tell me that
you're
I'm wrong.
Absolutely, you're.
I'm insane for saying his bread and butter.
I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. If Alvin Kamara gets to this point, absolutely, he's honestly, in my mind, and I think this is a huge. I'd have to imagine this is such a common public opinion. Getting Alvin Kamara in round 3, round 4 is such a fucking steal.
But that's where he's going.
I know, but he's literally a top 10 running back.
The only thing is what I'm saying is this, right?
Like his ADP is always faded.
The only thing I'm saying with this is clearly, fantasy-wise, it's been great. Game-wise, it has not been working for them. So
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
At some point in the games where they're down, they're probably not thinking, let's keep throwing screens. You know what I mean?
Just telling you.
I understand it.
You watch the
And I think
Patriots do it.
He's
Third
gonna
and
get
20, throwing a screen.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad football. Listen,
Come on.
I think that's a good pick there.
It's a great pick.
I think he should be getting the volume. He should be getting the touches.
He's gonna get it.
I like Kamara here. I'm not.
Good.
I'm just giving. I got to play a little bit of devil's advocate with
I don't
the
think
Saints
there's
offense.
a devil advocate to have.
It's going to be anemic, and they might just say we have to start pushing the ball down the field more. That's the only thing.
That's a crazy.
And you have to think he is. Sorry,
31.
He's old. He's getting older.
Doesn't make a difference.
He's getting up there.
Here every year.
But moving on, we have the next team in the next round, third round, Team 10. We got Malik Neighbors on that team. We have Genty on that team.
Can you reset the list so I can see the ADP, the top player?
Oh, instead of running backs.
we got
Gotcha.
running
Yep.
backs still.
Let's look at it. Bang, right there. There you go. And we'll lock in this to make sure it's locked in. All right, boom.
You're good.
So here, right? What's stopping you from going quarterback here now? You know what I'm saying? Running back wise, we still have Breece Hall. We still have Marion Hampton. Still have Kenneth Walker. We do have a running back on this team that is, we'll say, iffy because we just don't know. I think he's probably going to do well, but we just cannot say that for 100% fact at this point from what we know. You could grab another running back here
I don't think
because receivers are just not really it right here, and you're going to have a pick and a couple picks anyway. You could deal with it. You could go quarterback here, grab Hurts, grab Burrow. You see 2 quarterbacks off the board early in these, 3 quarterbacks off the board early in these rounds. Do you want to get in on that? Because, listen, Team 7, Amon-Ra, Josh Allen, Chase Brown's pretty good. Team 8, Derrick Henry, Devon A-Chain, Jaden Daniels, pretty good. Brian Robinson, Lamar Jackson, Ladd McConkey, pretty good. Do you want to say, listen, I'm fighting, this is my competition here, I think, because I could say they're relatively equal teams. Do you go quarterback here? Do you go Jalen Hurts? Do you go quarterback 8 last year?
I'm trying right now. My mind is only 2 picks here.
What are you thinking?
It's George Kittle and Mike Evans.
Wow.
I don't think you can slice any of them,
Kittle.
to be honest. I think you can wait and come back and Joe Burrow will be there next round.
Now,
I don't think
yes.
Team 11 is going to take I think Team 11 has to take a running back.
So what I was saying before,
Poverty.
right, about uncertainty. I think Malik Neighbors QB proof. I think he's
Right.
proved that so far
Right.
in his career.
I think Kittle doesn't matter.
Genty is a little bit of a risk to be a
question
running back
mark. Yeah.
1, right?
I just don't like. We can take Breece Hall. You can't take Marion Hampton.
because he's also you'd have 2.
Are you going to reach that heavy?
You'd have 2 risks.
Where are you going to go?
Well, he's the next best running back.
I know.
Kenneth Walker's under him, which I think is a bit kind of
I
crazy.
can see Kenneth Walker, but Kenneth Walker, in my
listen.
mind, never peaked. Like, where's his peak?
Amari Hampton is where he's at there simply because they are a running offense. At the
Right.
end of the day, they are a running offense. They are going to run the ball a lot. And if he is the number 1 running back, he should get an ample amount of opportunities to score as long as they are using him as a goal line back. He should. But having Genty and him on the same team, not knowing which one's going to be good, which one's going to be bad, you could steal, and they could both be great, and you're like, wow, I fucking cooked here.
Yeah.
But you don't know. If you're a bit squeamish, where are we going? Looking at receivers, I don't think you're going to go Garrett Wilson, Marvin Harrison, Mike Evans, Terry McLaurin, Devontae Adams, DK Metcalf. Rough.
I don't look that far.
It's getting rough, and you could get a good receiver on the way back anyway.
Right. This is a good spot. This is a good turn for you, I think.
It's a very good turn. I don't mind a George Kittle here because you can get a reasonable running back.
I'll be real with you. He could be.
You think he could be tight end 1? Yeah.
Yeah.
And if he's
fully healthy, he could be tight end 1.
I mean, let's see what he did this year. He had
his second half of the season was actually
tight end 3,
crazy.
15 games, 236 points.
Like his points per game, I'm pretty sure were like 19.
Yeah, I mean, look at it. From week 1 to we'll just do week 10, 8 points, 20, 14, 20, 22, 15, 24, bye week, 14, 20, a 1 point week, but then 21, 10, 18, 19. I do not mind that pick here at all.
Yeah.
You are looking at a really good safety net in Malik Neighbors too. So you have 2 solid guys, which I said before can make up what Genty might be missing. Maybe he has some struggles in the beginning.
Plus,
but end of the year, Genty could be fucking really pumping. You know what I'm saying? So
plus,
I like it.
No Ayuk, right? No Jennings to start the year.
Ayuk for 6 weeks at
He's
least.
basically going to be wide receiver 1-2.
I mean, you really think about it, right? Pearsall is there.
Who
and
else?
then it's literally Pearsall.
I don't know the next
McCaffrey, and
Isn't that
George Kittle.
Some dude from Oregon, isn't it?
What's one of the
Weirdos
rookie receivers or whatever? Or
from
second
last year, dude, the second year guy.
Cowing is just mid.
Yeah,
they
Cowing.
didn't really like
yeah.
him like that.
I
He's
know.
the like a punt returner more so.
Yeah,
but
well, I was trying to get the next guy.
the big 3 right there right now is Pearsall, who's unproven, who is a rookie, who has injury history already.
Hamstring, right?
Hamstring, you got fucking shot in the chest too.
Oh, right.
Bad luck.
Bad luck. That's a bad player to draft.
Him,
draft unlucky player.
George Kittle, CMC. Those are the top 3 for 6 weeks. Juwan Jennings is dealing with his own injury. We're gonna say probably at least 4 there.
Probably.
And then usually these receivers take a week or 2 to get reacclimated, come back.
Yep.
So we're thinking at like week 8
Fast
before they're like a full like fledged like cooking offense. I think George Kittle might be a really, really, really good pick here. Like I'm talking.
I like these last 3 picks we've had. They're actually really good. I think they round out your team. So
we go George Kittle here, and he can get you over the Genty potential rookie hump weeks, which would be fantastic as a team going into like week 8, week 9, week 10, where it gets kind of like you need wins there, kind of need stack of wins, maybe to solidify yourself in the playoffs or to recoup on some shit and get into the playoffs. I think it's a very smart pick there. I think that'd be a very strong team if we're projecting Genty to, pick it up as the year goes on or even start hot.
This is when I think you pick your poison on QB.
Nico Collins.
I don't like Breece Hall, man.
Now, but think about it now.
I don't like Breece Hall. I mean, you could take the risk of Ryan Hampton.
First thing we're doing here, right?
Yeah.
We get our first stack.
I was thinking about that, but I don't know people's opinions on stacking in non-dynasty.
Listen, I think stacks are almost pivotal because
you get a really good team,
especially if you have like a Joe Burrow and like a T. Higgins. Like if one has a good week, the other one's gonna have a good week, and if one has a bad week, the other one should have a good week anyway. And with the way
is this almost not a stack because rushing touchdowns for Jalen Hurts?
Yes and no. I feel like it proved to work last year, maybe a little bit less because AJ Brown did have the injuries and stuff. But I like
not opposed to a stack here.
I like Hurts here, seeing that you get to pick 12. They go again. You get another pick. You have 3 picks. You get a quarterback, and you can get a running back here in a reasonably good spot. We have Christian McCaffrey here. They might go another running back there, but that doesn't take you out of the running on people like Omari and Hampton.
We kind of snapped. Think about these teams right now. We're kind of going up.
I think
these teams aren't bad.
We're cooking a bit here.
I don't think we have a terrible team.
Let's.
I go stack.
Let's put him here. I think you grab.
That's one of my thoughts.
You either go another receiver here.
Crazy if you go.
Or you go quarterback. I think you go quarterback here.
We got Jalen Hurts. I think this is a Breece Hall position. I'll be real with you.
You can't because you have McCaffrey. You don't want 2 running backs where you don't know really what.
Yeah, but what are you going then? Like, I feel like you.
I think
go
the
Garrett
safest
Wilson.
pick here.
Marvin Harrison.
The safest pick here.
Mike Evans.
Running back wise, you have 2 picks here. Remember, so safest pick here, running back wise.
That's why I think you. I think you can. I don't
Scroll down
know.
a little bit.
You're gonna
Get this
man.
other thing in it. All right, there. Boom. I will be reading the teams off, so they're not on screen, but we will read them off to see what we have to remind everybody. This team has McCaffrey, has Brian Thomas, 2 players that could be risky, seen as risks.
Right, that's my problem.
You want to lock in a more surefire player here. You
Mike
do have
Evans.
2 picks to do so. I am also thinking, honestly, realistically, personally, I'm going Walker Evans. I'm going Kenneth Walker, Mike Evans. I think you do have a pure, like, he's the number 1 back. I think there is room for Charbonnet to steal some touches, but I don't think it's going to be that. Like, listen, he played 11 games last year. He had 18 points, missed 2 weeks. 33 points, 14 points, 20 points, 23 points. 8, 13, 13, 6, missed another 2 weeks, 13 points again, and was out the last 2 weeks again. He is injury prone, but at the same time, if you're getting him and he's fucking playing, I think you grab him. But first pick here, I think you gotta fade Wilson. You gotta fade Harrison. You go Mike Evans or Terry McLaurin here. You have to, if you're presuming Terry McLaurin is playing, I think you go.
I don't like Mike Evans.
Listen, I go Terry over Mike Evans.
Tell me your
here.
2 picks, and I'm gonna tell you my 2 picks.
I would reach a bit, go Terry, and then go Kenneth Walker. Those are my 2 picks.
Disgusting.
Because the running backs do not get better, dude.
You're gonna trash
Unless
this
you
team.
go Omari and Hampton
You
and pray to God that he just gets off straight volume, which I don't mind. Also there,
I can see what you're saying.
I'm switching.
I can see what
I'm
you're
switching.
saying.
I'm switching.
I hope you're switching.
I think I go Omari and Hampton, and it's either Evans or McLaurin, dude.
I'll be real with you. If I'm this team, I just go Mike Evans, Joe Burrow.
It's not bad, but you don't want to be in a position where you have to wait a whole nother round to get a running back.
Fuck it.
And McCaffrey gets hurt week 1, cooked.
Yeah, but Josh, I just get Henderson. What am I gonna? I reach in 5 and take fucking. What's the Commander's guy? Round 5,
JCM,
I take yeah.
Krosky Merritt or whatever.
Yeah, whatever the fuck that guy's name is. Nah, I see it. I'm not a huge Terry guy with the fucking shit that they're not giving a fucking contract.
Yeah, but it's one of those things where I truly don't believe it's going to be an issue.
If you don't believe it's going to be an issue, yeah, I could see it. I
listen.
think you need consistency more than anything right now, and I think Joe Burrow and Mike Evans give you that.
The latest on Terry McLaurin,
He's a bitch.
I don't think he's going. They're saying they don't think he's going to find somebody that wants to give him that contract. Anyway.
Probably.
So he is doing a hold in, but I do think he's going to. They're going to have to figure it out, and if they don't, I think he gets traded to a team that's probably going to use him well anyway.
Yeah.
There's a good chance, but like you said, if you do want to go more certain players after grabbing Chris McCaffrey and Brian Thomas, let's do it. I'll seat you on this.
I would give you 1 pick. I would give you
Mike
1 pick.
Evans, because he will be without Chris Godwin for we don't know how long. He could start on
Clear
the
wide
POP, be
receiver
out for
1.
weeks.
True.
We don't know, but he should be getting targeted a lot, targeted often. He will be a good player, and he will make up for that. And you get the opportunity to wait on Brian Thomas to see what he does, see what he could do, you know? So I don't mind that at all. Next pick, right?
Just like playing chess against myself.
Joe Burrow, I don't mind here.
I think I love Joe Burrow as a pick here.
Because
I just said that it's like playing chess against myself because I was like that other team. I was like, damn, I get Joe Burrow coming back.
You are getting, and if you want to look at the team view here, we have McCaffrey, Brian Thomas, Mike Evans, and potentially Joe Burrow. That is a pretty solid team.
Right.
That is a very solid.
That's not
team.
a good team.
Or do you
Like if CMC's healthy, that's like it feels like a top 3 fucking team. Like if those players play how they should play.
Or do you go in Amari and Hampton?
But you're double risking. You're double risking
But
running
you
back.
need a running back, though.
I know, but you're. I feel like there's such value later.
Like, let's look at it, right? So how many picks? It'd be 11 this way and 12 that way, right? So that'd be 23 picks.
yeah.
Let me look at who's there at the 23rd pick.
Yeah.
We're looking at Pacheco, Travion Henderson, R.J. Harvey,
Come on.
Joe Mixon,
Come on. What?
who's going to be out
Right.
a while. He's on the PUP, actually. So
But that's on a turn. That's on a turn.
He could start on the NFI list, they're saying.
That's on a turn. That turn right there, you take 2 running backs.
And you hope to God that R.J. Harvey and
I'd probably take Henderson and probably
over
someone else.
Harvey?
Probably right now. I don't know.
Harvey, he's
I've heard
going to be the number
Sean
one.
Payton's
He loves a committee.
milking him, but yeah.
He loves a committee there.
Yeah.
But
It's interesting. It's interesting. I'm more sold on Henderson than Harvey right now. Just because I've seen more Patriots film.
I just think volume-wise, you might be better off with you grab both potentially. So we'll see.
Grab both. You're a crazy person.
So all
You
right.
could grab both.
So we're
I
gonna
like
run
Joe
this.
Burrow here.
We're gonna run this as we're praying to God McCaffrey. This is a risk. This is a risky team right here. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Sure, but I think if it hits crazy.
If it hits, you probably win.
Yeah.
So bang. We'll go Burrow here. Let's make sure everything went through.
Yeah, it went through. No,
Both
it didn't.
sides.
No, it didn't.
Refresh it. Bang. Bang. All right.
There you go. I don't know who the fuck this team has as their first round.
So I'll tell you right now. So we have Nico Collins, A.J. Brown, Jalen Hurts so far. You need a running back.
Take a
dude.
Marion Hampton.
Hampton as your running back 1 here. Don't mind that pick at all. I think he did drop a bit far, to be honest.
I could give you a Kenneth Walker. I could give you that.
It's about what you want. Do you want more stability with Kenneth Walker, or do you go? They're gonna run the ball a shit ton. He's gonna have the volume.
One.
So yeah, let's do it like this. Let's go Marion Hampton here. He's off the board. Moving on to the next team, Team 10, 4th round pick, Malik Neighbors, Genty,
That's a good team.
George Kittle.
That's a good team.
What do we do here? So we have 1 receiver, we have 1 running back, and a top tight end. Receivers available.
Ooh.
Wilson, Marvin Harrison, Terry McLaurin, Devontae Adams, DK Metcalf, top 5 there. Running backs available. Breece Hall, Kenneth Walker, Chuba, James Conner, David Montgomery. Yeah, listen.
Man, I'm kind of thinking running back, but at the same time, I'm loving Terry here.
I like Terry here, too.
I could see Terry or Walker. I'm not going Adams here. I'm sorry. He's falling for me. DK, it's a bit too early for my taste.
100%.
I could go Terry here. I could go Terry and be happy with that.
We're thinking here, Genty's going to be the de facto running back 1. He's going to get all the touches.
100%.
He should have a good season, barring injury.
Definitely.
I don't mind Terry here. We are passing up on the 2 players ranked higher in Garrett Wilson and Marvin
100%.
Harrison, but they are
I'm such a slack on that.
they're big risks, man. They are very big risks. Our receivers around McLaurin were taking him over that are under his ADP. We have Devontae Adams, Metcalf, Raji Rice, DJ Moore, interesting. Cortland Sutton, also interesting. But best available, barring contract dispute stuff, makes the most sense here.
We're kind of cooking. All these teams seem pretty
Terry
decent. What the
McLaurin.
fuck?
I don't mind these teams at all, man. Now we moved on here.
Who is this?
Next team,
Who's pick
Team 9. We have 2 receivers, Puka, Drake London, and then we grabbed an Alvin Kamara for our running back 1.
Right, so I go Breece Hall, Kenneth Walker here. I think at this point, Breece Hall is a cool enough bet. You have a lot of consistency. Do I think Breece Hall's going to do really anything crazy? No.
But you now have 2
But they're-
receiving running backs, and that could be
Right.
the makeup of your team. You're saying,
Yeah.
I'm going PPR. You grab 2 receivers, you grab 2 PPR based running backs.
Right.
If Breece Hall has a good season,
gonna be
he
good.
could be a league winner. You do not know.
Could.
He could be a league
For
winner.
his ADP, 4th round,
Right here, and
a
low
running
key,
back 1.
even if he is a bit more of a committee, you do have the edge in Kenneth Walker over the injury history.
Right.
So
Breece Hall will most likely will play.
I'm liking
Walker's
Brees Hall here.
literally been banged up.
I'm liking
He's
Brees Hall
missing
here.
time.
It's a pretty good team, receiver heavy, and in both the running back and the receivers. Moving on, we have the flip, basically with the two first players they picked compared to Team 9. Derrick Henry and Devon A-Chain as the two running backs with Jaden Daniels. I really like this team. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Who do you like here though? This is interesting. You said those names to me, and I just went immediately Devontae Adams. But I think that's I feel like DK is such a reach here.
Unfortunately, here
DK lover.
I think this is where you
Garrett
go.
Wilson?
Garrett Wilson dropped too far. I have to take him.
I know.
It's one of those things where your hands are tied, and it's rough to be in these positions because it's like, listen.
Can you pull his stats up from 2 years ago when he had no one throwing to him?
Who was the quarterback that
I don't know.
shitter?
Fucking Zach Wilson, Mike White. I don't know who was throwing to him.
Listen, 17 games played, 2023. He had 213 points.
Okay, take
he was wide receiver 26.
Take him. I take him.
Wide receiver 26 that year. But last year, even with not the best QB play in okay. He was wide receiver 26.
What was that?
That was one of those crazy years.
Scared me.
Because he was getting like 14, 29, 24, 13. So he was playing very well.
Right, but his QB sucked ass.
But he was still playing like he was putting up good point per game weeks. He just wasn't a top finisher.
I think you
receiver.
take Garrett Wilson here.
I don't mind Garrett Wilson here.
He's not QB proof, I don't think, in my mind.
He's
his numbers seem to be pretty QB.
He should be QB proof, but
nice.
The offense is kind of limiting him because they're going to run the ball a lot, and they have a very, very run-forward quarterback in Justin Fields. But who knows, man? Justin Fields was giving DJ Moore some of his best season.
True. Yeah, one of his best seasons.
So we will see on that. I do think if Garrett Wilson is falling back to you here, I think you have to take him. And I think we are going to have a hard conversation with Marvin Harrison as well coming up. Garrett Wilson's off the board here. That team consists of Derrick Henry, Devon A-Chain, Jaden Daniels, and Garrett Wilson. Moving on.
This team is Jefferson.
Amon-Ra, Josh Allen, Chase Brown. Hit or miss here.
Man, I could see you go Harrison here.
You could go Marvin Harrison here. You could go a running back. You could get Kenneth Walker here and lock that up. Have Chase Brown, have Kenneth Walker.
I think I like Harrison.
So you're thinking the upside with Harrison here over Devontae Adams, over DK Metcalf, Sutton, Moore.
Yeah, I think Sutton, Moore, and DK is too much of a reach right now. I love them, but
I could make an argument on reaching here for a DJ Moore just to pair yourself with another
DJ Moore lover though.
But just to pace or give yourself another PPR heavy
I see what you're
receiver.
saying, but you're such a DJ Moore lover.
But if I'm talking about point total,
but tell me you're a DJ Moore lover. What does Marvin Harrison had last year? What did Marvin Harrison have last year for points?
He didn't do amazing. He did have 196 points. He was 30 in PPR.
No, I take him.
He has to have a better season.
Has to have a better season. There's no way
and the upside there.
If he does, you're absolutely fucked. You're absolutely fucked in this team.
If he did,
If he has a bad season, I'm sorry. I told you to pick. I don't know what to tell you. Would I take him? Would I take him? No, probably. I'd probably take DK. But I'm a fucking
right here. I'm all right. For the sake
and you
of
might
argument,
take DJ Moore.
I either reach and grab Moore, or I just grab Devontae Adams and say he's going to get me touchdowns.
You think? Yeah.
Regardless of who goes, because listen, he didn't like his time with Jimmy Garoppolo. He was on the hospital balls, but he was throwing the ball a shit ton. Regardless,
true.
You know what I mean? He is peppering with targets. I think in the red zone.
What's your deal?
Matt Stafford's great in the red zone. He will. Oh wait, it's not the Puka team.
I was gonna say. I was like, oh.
He will be getting the targets. I think I go Devontae Adams here over Marvin Harrison. I think Marvin Harrison comes next. Ooh, I lied to you.
I think I just go studs. I think I have to go stud.
So you go Adams here.
No, I go Marvin Harrison. I think Marvin Harrison's the biggest.
Let me remind you what Adams did last year with mid-tier quarterback play.
Well, mid-tier Hall of Fame quarterback. Yeah.
Who?
Aaron Rodgers.
He wasn't on the Raiders last year.
It's on the Jets.
Oh my God!
You're insane.
That year? No.
He doesn't. What's this guy talking about?
That year,
you looked at me like I was crazy.
That was such a weird year, and I hated Aaron Rodgers so much. I completely blocked that out of my mind.
That's crazy. He had a great year, did he not? He had a good year.
He was wide receiver 11. He had 241 points. Step back from the season before
Okay, I
in
can
Las
see
Vegas
it.
with Jimmy Garoppolo.
I can see it.
Where he had 265 points. And he was complaining like motherfucker, too.
You know what? Fuck it. Give me Devontae Adams.
I think Devontae Adams is a great pick
Give
here.
Devontae Adams. Yeah, okay.
And listen, Matt Stafford, he's still a really good quarterback. I think he'll be able to get him the ball in the red zone. Did that go? Yeah, it went. All right. Moving on to the tail end of this round, the mid part of this round, going to the end here. Our last round, we are drafting. This team consists of Justin Jefferson and 2 running backs, great running backs, and Josh Jacobs and Kyron Williams. We go receiver here. Obviously, I think we need to go receiver here. Pair somebody with Justin Jefferson. Like I said before, you can take a risk a little bit on a receiver.
I could see Marvin Harrison here.
Justin Jefferson is going to make up for what he misses at.
Yeah.
I
And
do
he's a
like.
stud, so if he pops, he's going to pop.
Yeah, exactly. I like Marvin here. He's a bust. He's a big boom guy this year with a potential to bust. But I think if Kyler Murray ups his game, I think he ups his game. I think the whole offense as a whole is going to be a little bit better.
But his bust would be like 218 points, which isn't bad.
His bust would be 196 points.
Well, that's his freshman bust year.
He should do better.
Like, there's no way he does worse than that.
He has to improve, and if he improves substantially, you
Did he play all games? He played all games?
He had 17 games, yeah. You're looking at listen, it was a rough year. That offense just wasn't really the best in general.
It wasn't. I did love it.
So, listen, I don't mind a Marvin Harrison here. You have Marvin Harrison, Justin Jefferson. If Marvin Harrison does well, you are looking at a really, really, really good receiving core here with 2 great running backs. Moving on.
This is an easy pick in my mind.
Team 5 here. You have Jahmyr Gibbs, Brock Bowers, T. Higgins.
Ooh.
Do you go receiver? Do you go running back? Running backs available: Kenneth Walker, Chuba Hubbard, James Conner, Dave Montgomery, Isaiah Pacheco. Wide receivers available: Metcalf, Rashi, DJ Moore, Cortland Sutton, Devonta Smith. We're looking at our DK Metcalf range here, I think.
I'm DK Metcalf
Moore,
Walker.
Cortland Sutton.
I'm DK Metcalf Walker here.
One of the two.
Yeah. Yeah.
This team could play a little defense on the team that's coming after them with just Bucky Irving at running back and say, I'm going to grab the best running back available.
Yeah, that would help. Because then I have to go Chuba Hubbard, which Chuba Hubbard's not bad.
He's not bad, but
I'm just not trusting him.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to have another season.
I'm
like
not
last
happy
season.
playing him in the playoffs.
You could have 2 starting running backs here. Do you grab Kenneth Walker here? I think it's either him or DK, and you might be iffy on DK. But you have to think your receiver 1 is a receiver 2. So maybe you grab DK because he's a receiver 1.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, you get the consistency technically.
Yeah, I might go Metcalf
like DK.
here.
Oh, dude, that sucks. That's so tough. Because Walker's like, he always gets banged up in the season. Higgins always gets banged up, right? Who do we have? Brock Bowers. Right? He's our absolute safety net. Gibbs, absolute safety net. DK Metcalf will never get hurt. I think he was out for maybe a half last year.
He misses like a game or 2 a year max. But he was
that is
32
tough.
in PPR,
Wow.
but they were effectively phasing him out of the offense. As you saw, they got rid of him.
The season, they kind of fucked him over, and he still was 30. He was trending. He was. I think he was top 10 until that happened. That was crazy.
I mean, let's look at it. He had 28. He had 5 points first week, then 28, 20, 15, double sevens, and 19, 14 after the bye and a couple weeks off due to injuries.
Clear wide receiver
started picking up at
one.
the end.
Literally the only person in that offense.
Metcalf should be getting targeted. I'm not a big fan of Aaron Rodgers. I think he dropped severely in skill. However, it's a big target. If they get him involved more so than just running straight down the field, I think he'll fare well there. I think you kind of have to go receiver here to make up for getting a wide receiver 2 in T. Higgins. He's off the board. Moving on to pick Team 4, pick 4. We have that team consists of CeeDee Lamb, Bucky Irving, and Tyreek Hill.
Easy here, right? We go Walker.
I think you have to go running back. I think you lock up Walker here. I think you're kind of happy that you're able to get him there.
I think you're pretty,
Locking that in. Got to refresh the page so it loads up.
No, it did.
It
loaded.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
It didn't look like it on my end.
Oh,
I'm stupid. Team 3 here. We got 2 great running backs.
Great position for
Saquon
you.
and
Great
Jonathan
position for
Taylor. And has
You already know who we're taking.
JSN here.
Right.
Who are we taking here?
Say it on 3.
Let me look.
You already know.
3, 2, 1.
DJ Moore.
Yes.
All right,
Okay,
fantastic. I thought that's such a great spot for you.
You
Man,
have-
if you get DJ Moore here, wow,
good. And you have to think, right?
that's great.
And a lot of people are missing this. Yes, they added Colson Loveland. Yes,
and
they
Luther
added
Burden.
Luther Burden.
But he's
yes,
not a
they
Burden.
add Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson. If you were to profile DJ Moore as another receiver in the league, at least frame-wise, you're looking at your Amon-Ra St. Browns. You are. You just are. Can he be that person for that team? 100%. I think he's the only receiver on that team that can play that role. And if Ben Johnson is looking to replicate somewhat of what he had in a sure-handed receiver that is going to get open across the middle every time and be there just in case, that is DJ Moore. And I don't know why you're making that face.
That made me hurt.
DJ Moore is a absolute dog, and I'm telling you.
I just
'Cause
don't like
think-
because he's the
listen,
Panthers guy.
Thinking about it logically, you have to think he's going to take a dip. And
100%.
an offensive mastermind like Ben Johnson, they're going to want to utilize him in the best way they possibly can. And I think you get that in making him the safety outlet across the middle. Because you have someone like Loveland that is going to be that as well. To the short to intermediate to deep, you will be seeing DJ Moore coming on the inside, running the deep routes.
That's outrageous.
The curls on the outside.
That was
They're lining him up
outrageous.
everywhere in practice. I think that's a good pick here. I think it's a great pick here.
No, I think it's a great pick. I think you're really happy if you get that.
I mean, JSN and him,
We kind
like,
of snapped. Did every team go off?
we're going to look at it after.
If
and
anyone just try to get any of these teams, my God.
you might
this is
have a
amazing.
pretty good
Did we
season,
miss on any of these?
barring
Holy
like
shit.
injuries and stuff. DJ Moore's off the board
And this
there.
one's Bijan, Lamar, fucking
Team
McConkey.
2, yeah, we have Bijan, Lamar Jackson, Ladd McConkey. You could go a number of things here because you're going to have a pick back in the 5th.
It's kind of tough.
This is our last round. We are drafting, but
yeah. I really want to go Raji Rice, but I know he's might get suspended.
there is still hope that he gets suspended before the season starts. There is a small sliver
know.
chance he does.
I know.
It is-
Can we decide if he does it or not right now? So that's how we pick it.
We will say, let's go with the most likely option that he is going to play the first 4 weeks and then either get suspended at some point in the middle of the season or it might even lag to the next. So we are saying he's going to
it's the
be there
next.
for
Let's
at
assume
least
it's the
4 weeks.
Can we assume it's the next?
No, we can't. Because all the information,
I really want to take him.
all the information we have now
yeah.
is 4 weeks. Now, listen.
I'm telling you right now what I want.
Let me say something quick. If you're looking at a team like Team 9, where you already have 2 solid receivers,
Yeah.
or Team 10, where you have a good option at tight end, or Team 5, where you have a good option at tight end,
Man.
you could lock this in. But I'll tell you now, if you lock in Rashi Rice in here, you need to have a coverage player. An idea that you can do is you grab Rashi Rice for the first 4. You wait in the 5th, maybe 6th round, grab a Chris Godwin. So one leaves, one comes in.
can
Or
see that,
if Rashi Rice stays for the rest of the season, then you have a great receiver in Rashi Rice and you have a great receiver in Chris Godwin. With Ladd McConkey on this team, like that might be your absolute, that'd be a crazy team. Bijan, Lamar, Ladd, and a playing Rashi and Chris Godwin.
In my mind, your best case scenario, if you go Raji here, or you think if his value's too low, you go Sutton here, then you
And then
get
grab him on the
Raji
way
on the
back.
turn.
Which
on
is
the turn
very
on
smart
5
here.
I think you get really
But
consistent.
You
from
are
Sutton.
looking at a potential double receiver pick from Team 1 because we do have
right.
Jamar,
That's your
Trey,
problem.
James Cook. But I think that's a good problem to have. It's either you get Rashi Rice or you miss out on the potential. You know what I mean? It's a
you either
reach.
dodge a bullet or you hit something good.
But also at the same time, right? You go Sutton here and then you grab Chris Godwin. And now you're covered anyway. So I think you're in a great spot here. If you're Team 2 and you're looking at a team like this, I think you are in a very, very, very good spot. Oh, let me get this off the screen. Sorry, people. Yeah, I personally, let's go Sutton here. Because he's the next best receiver available.
Bastards. I
outside of
wanted
Rashi
Sutton
Rice.
at pick 1.
And
This
here we
was-
go. Last pick of our mock draft in the 4th round.
I got to see the whole board.
we have Jamar Chase, Trey McBride, James Cook, right? Players available: Chuba Hubbard, Rashee Rice, Sam Laporta, James Conner, Patrick Mahomes, Montgomery, Devonta Smith, Zay Flowers, Xavier Worthy, T.J. Hockenson, George Pickens. You will have 2 picks here. You could go a Rice and a Devonta Smith. You could go, I need another running back. Let me get Chuba here. Good running back, 2 options.
People. I need to see.
Oh, you can't even see. You should have told me.
Fuck, man. DK and Sutton are gone. This is always my combo up here. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man.
Looking at the running backs, you got Chuba, James Conner, Dave Montgomery. 3 fantastic choices, and Isaiah Pacheco. People are sleeping on Isaiah Pacheco. 4 fantastic choices as RB2 this year. Rashee Rice, Devonta Smith, Zay Flowers, Xavier Worthy, George Pickens, Ted McMillan. It gets a bit rough. I like Tet.
People like
more than
Tet,
I like.
bro. People love Tet.
He will be getting a lot of the ball.
People like Tet better than all these players right here.
I like Tet better than Zay, Worthy, and honestly, I'm iffy on Pickens.
Pickens could have a really good year. Should me running back again?
Running back again, we'll lock it in. Chuba, James Conner, Dave Montgomery, Isaiah Pacheco. Me personally, I like Pacheco over the 3. You can
like
tempt
Hubbard.
me. Yeah, you can tempt me on Hubbard.
Hate the name.
Personally, I would go Pacheco. You want to go Hubbard? I don't blame you.
Let me think here. Go back to wide receivers.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you can grab it. You have 2 picks in a row.
If I'm in this position, I know this whole round's going to be wide receivers.
The next one coming.
The 5th round is going to be heavy wide receiver run.
Yeah.
And in my mind, wow, this is fun. This is fun. I've never had my mock draft turn out like this.
You might double up.
I'm telling you right now, I'm doubling up and I'm going George Pickens and Tet.
Wow, so you're negating Rice.
Yeah, fuck him.
You're negating Devonta Smith.
I'm not playing.
Listen,
games.
Devonta Smith.
No, I love Devonta Smith too.
People think he's a wide receiver too, whatever. He's the same as T. Higgins. Yeah. He can play extremely well, and he usually does. He has good points per game. AJ Brown is good for a couple weeks a year, it seems. And they do Jalen Hurts. As much as I don't think he's the best passer, he does a good job in getting them both involved.
True.
Even unless it's like the weeks where AJ Brown's crying, doesn't get the ball, and then 2 weeks.
I think my only problem I might face is Tet actually might not be he's wide receiver 1, but he might not be the insane wide receiver 1 just because they have a little bit of a couple guys in that team. You know, they have the cokeheads, they have Adam Thielen's back there again.
Thielen, yeah, he's older, but
so they could get the touches. But in my mind, it's such interesting because I'm here. But I think Pickens is in such a better offense than Rice at this point.
I mean, Pickens is going. He should have his best year so far, having CeeDee Lamb across from him,
100%,
and a good O-line. Still, they should fix their running game to an extent, and they should have Dak fully healthy back, throwing bombs. I don't mind George Pickens here, but it is a little bit of a reach taking him over guys like.
Can I tell you why, though?
Maybe Smith, maybe Rice.
Can I tell you why?
I understand Rice.
Stud.
What's stopping you from going Rice and Pickens? And then just
I'm just scared he's suspended. If he's suspended for the rest of the year, then what am I doing?
You grab another receiver on the way back.
I know, but
because let's scroll down.
But
right?
in my mind, so when it comes back to 6, hopefully I get a running back. Because I think 5 is going to be an absolute run of wide receivers.
It should be.
So unless I reach on a running back, but I feel like I can wait and get a decent running back.
Let me talk to you about ADP here.
I'm not looking at this point.
You scroll down, right?
Yeah.
And there is Calvin Ridley there.
No, I love Calvin Ridley too.
You have Judy there. That could be making it back at the way back.
Interesting case, and I'm not sure what to think of it.
I'll tell you what. If you start him with Joe Flacco at the beginning of the year, you got a first couple good weeks.
Yeah.
You scroll down more. You have Debo deep. You have Kupp deep. You have Diggs deep. You have Godwin deep. But Godwin's, if you're smart, Godwin should go earlier in the next round.
Yeah, there's a couple sleepers in there.
Matthew Golden is not a bad pick either. He's going to be the number 1 receiver there most likely.
I'm interested
in terms of PPR.
I'm interested.
So there is a world where you grab a running back here, or you grab 2 receivers, and one of them being Rice, and you have somebody to back up on it.
I will tell you, it would either be Pickens and Tet or Pickens and Hubbard.
And I think
I don't fall in love with that.
to
but
fill
I
your
think that's
team
either
out
what it
here,
is. Yeah.
and you can get a very good receiver, and you have to remember you do have Chase and Trey McBride there to help you out. I think you go Hubbard.
It kind of rounds the team out. They definitely don't peak as hard as the first three, but it rounds the team out.
Yeah.
So it
And
definitely gives it depth automatically.
you don't want to be in a position where you're like fucked on running back or you're fucked on receiver. Because I think, you doing this gets you the best of both worlds. Jamar Chase, Pickens as your wide receiver 2 is not bad, like at all.
Right, so I kind of was feeling
But there are sleepers
but-
that you can get on the way back.
Right. I
that
love
could
Calvin Ridley. I
make-
do love
Calvin Ridley's
Ridley.
great.
I do love Calvin Ridley.
But
We'll be aiming for him.
here's the 4-round mock draft we have set for you
Pretty
guys. Drafted Jamar Chase, Trey McBride, James Cook, and Chua Hubbard.
And George Pickens.
If we were to get to the next round, yes, that
I don't like seeing it like that.
if you're drafting like this, yes, you would need to grab a receiver, or you could have grabbed a receiver before
right, and take Hubbard on the turn.
and take Hubbard on the turn. Same shit.
Okay.
Team 2, we have Bijan Robinson, Lamar Jackson, Ladd McConkey, Cortland Sutton.
Intentions to take Roger.
Contention, to take Roger next.
I feel like it
Right,
looks bad about the context of the turn.
That's a hero running back.
It is. It's a great one too. I think the 3-4 gives stability. Okay.
We have Saquon Barkley, Jonathan Taylor, JSN, and DJ Moore on Team 3.
It's a good team.
Team 4, we have CeeDee Lamb, Bucky Irving, Tyreek Hill, Kenneth Walker.
Okay.
Team 5, Jahmyr Gibbs, Brock Bowers, T. Higgins, DK Metcalf.
All right.
Team 6, Justin Jefferson, Josh Jacobs, Kyron Williams, and Marvin Harrison.
Yep.
Moving on to Team 7, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Josh Allen, Chase Brown, Devontae Adams. I really like that team, to be honest. Team 8.
Did we fade Adams too hard? I just want to see. Maybe he went instead of Mike Evans, he went there.
I mean, it's just preference and like whether or not you think that Puka's going to really still garner that much of the targets. But we have Puka, and he's 30-something. So Team 9.
Team 8.
Or Team 8, rather. We have Derrick Henry, Devon A-Chain, Jaden Daniels, Garrett Wilson. Yeah. Team 9, Puka Nacua, Drake London, Alvin Kamara, Breece Hall.
Like that team.
Team 10, Malik Neighbors, Genty, George Kittle, Terry McLaurin. Team 11, Nico Collins, A.J. Brown, Jalen Hurts, Tamarian Hampton. And Team 12, we have Chris McCaffrey, Brian Thomas, Mike Evans, Joe Burrow. Popped his back in. But, those are the teams. That's the draft, our mock draft we did this year. We did not do that last year. This is a new thing we're doing, or we did. We have more whistle football themed stuff coming up before the season starts, so stay tuned out for that. If you like the video, please like, subscribe. We just took a little break from our main podcast. We'll be coming back. Cool stuff coming for that for the next season. Stay tuned for that. And if you like what you watched, like the podcast, share the podcast, subscribe. This will be posted on Spotify if you're listening audibly, Amazon as well, Apple Music as well. Rate the podcast 5 stars. Come back. Tell us in the comments what team you like the best, what you think we did good on, if we did anything egregious.
I'm excited to hear back.
If we were a little bit too skittish on some things, let us know.
We definitely faded some people too hard.
But
ended up good.
This is the Versa Catalog. This is the Whistle. We'll see you soon with some new things. Should we tell them what we're going to do next?
Oh, yeah. So what? Next week? What? Tuesday?
Well, just in general, the next videos are coming out with. We're not going to put a list on.
Yeah, it's just so we're doing basically divisional winners. So we'll break down the division. So we'll do NFC episode and AFC episode, do division winners. Then the following week, where we're doing predictions, probably awards, and then playoff predictions and Super Bowl.
Yep, and then also we may be putting out a video of sleeper picks for the draft. So stay tuned for that. And that's it. Again, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And we will see you next time.